Oh boy, no allows. Hey, might have put a sock in his mouth.
Put a foot, put a foot in his mouth, boy. Already.
Oh man, you know what I think, but we gonna see what everybody else think, man. You ready?
Let's do it.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with the your girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say what?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 5, episode 28 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. How you doing tonight, man?
Bro, I'm pretty good, man. Just got back from a business trip, man, and just getting to the house and relaxing, man. Chilling.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. I would say 8 out of 10 times that I call you, you are not at home.
I'm never at home. I'm never at home, man.
Always somewhere, always driving. But hey, those long drives. Shout out to those long drives because those long drives are, I guess, the brain or
That's a
the
think
whole
tank,
reason.
bro. That's the think tank.
Yeah, that's the whole reason for this show.
That's when the juices get to flowing and everything get to going. Like the long trips, man.
Look, again, I didn't do my Facebook due diligence of going and sharing the show while it was starting, so now I gotta do it now, and I can't do two things at once, so I gotta stop talking
You
to
you
find
would
the live.
you would think that Facebook will let you share the show. Like once you share it the first time, that they would just share the actual live show, but no, they want to be
No, you gotta
complicated.
go back and do it the other way, and I can't never find it. Like, even though Facebook can clearly see that I am admin on any page that I'm admin on, Facebook can see that, but they make it so hard for you to see each other. They make it so hard for you to see the pages that you run.
Yeah, but man,
It's so dumb.
because they just be hating.
He said they just be hating. See,
Be
now it
hating.
switched me too. It's just
Yeah,
wild.
it switched to the main page. Yeah, I see. I'd already shared it. It popped up the first thing
It's just
on my account.
ridiculous, man. But there it is right there, man. Let me get that out there, man. Make sure we can get everybody tuned in, man. We need the chat rocking. I got a lot of stuff that I really need to know what y'all thinking about.
We got
Uh,
we got some folks. We got some folks over on YouTube. We got some folks over on Facebook. Hey,
yeah,
everybody coming in.
there we go. Slide on in, man. The water's fine. But first of all, man, what's been going on with you, man? What you been doing? Before we get into it, man, we got some. Once we get rolling tonight, I don't know that we will stop.
Oh, man, just man, work and getting ready for the hunt season, man. It start open up next weekend. Plan on going out and getting something. Hopefully, unless it's hot. If it's hot, I'm not going out. But really, just getting ready for the hunt season, man. And, just getting settled in. That's pretty much it. There's really nothing much going on. Oh, college football. I mean, college football, NFL football, everything happening all at once. This is my favorite time of the year, man. The fall, like late summer or end of summer, beginning of fall. That's my season. It's my time to thrive, man.
Exactly. Well, I like to say my time to thrive is in the summer. But I was thinking about it the other day because normally when I see those memes or those posts like such and such days till we won't we'll have football all the way to February. You know what I'm saying? Like there'll be football on TV every weekend until February. And I used to look at those memes and be like, man, that's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? I used to always think that. But now I guess as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that this is what the country revolves around.
Yes, football.
Everything revolves around the football season. Like literally, people saying like, "Hey, don't ask me, don't invite me to nothing
Nathaniel.
during this whole season because I'm not coming."
None.
I'll send my gifts, whatever it is, but I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I won't be there.
No, I was talking to my buddy Cody today, and he was saying like he wanted to start doing a thing where
Oh no,
every
was that Brett?
yeah, that was Brett.
That Brett McPherson. Hey, shout out to that boy Brett. Back on this thing, man. His Facebook got hijacked.
It might be Brett. It might be an imposter. Imposter Brett.
Imposter Red on here tonight, man. But go ahead.
She was saying, I talked to my boy Cody, and he was saying how he wants like every Saturday, he want to hop around. You know, one weekend I'd be at my house, next weekend I'd be at his house. But he want to everybody start. You know, everybody come over by 8 o'clock. Well, not everybody. If you cooking, you come over by 8 o'clock in the morning. Bring your own grill, and start. You know, or smoker. Start smoking and grilling at 8 o'clock in the morning. Game started at 12, and then have a bunch of people come to the house and eat and just chill. And I'm like, that looks like a bad idea, man. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody together, watch some football and stuff. So we kind of working out the details now, but it seems like it's gonna be a fun time to get everybody together for the football season.
Oh yeah, man. Football is another big thing about it, especially Saturday. Or even Sundays too, man. It's just game after game after game after game. Okay, we got all the OGs popping in here tonight. That boy Brandon Loris. Hey, Big Hoop, what's good? What's good,
Yeah,
bud?
hoop. Hey, this hoop time of the year too, man. You know, because he thrive on that armchair quarterback.
Exactly. And I got a couple questions. I hit him up on, I don't know, it might have been TikTok or somewhere. I don't know where it was. But I hit him up and was like, hey, make sure you tune in. Because I got some questions for you tonight. Because, you know, we've been talking about all the teams around the city.
Yeah.
And who other than, you know, Mr. Armchair Quarterback himself, you know, to give us that take, man. But Trey Lance.
Gotcha.
Taking that trip on down to Jerry's World. Not everybody goes down there, you know, but, you know, some people take that trip down to Jerry's World, man. So Trey Lance takes the trip down to Jerry's World. This whole thing was, I know we mentioned it last week, but it's gone bigger. And for me, on the outside looking in, even better than I could have thought it would. Not only does Trey Lance get traded to the Dallas Cowboys for only a 4th-round pick,
Okay.
but Jerry Jones doesn't even tell
The coach.
Dak Prescott or what's the coach's name? From Green Bay. You know who he is.
Mike McCartney.
Yeah. Didn't tell neither one of them.
He don't got to.
Putting pressure on Dak.
He don't got to tell nobody. Hey, if you are, I mean, is it going against common courtesy? Yeah, but if you own the team, I don't got. Look, Mike, you work for me. I ain't gotta tell you nothing.
I understand it from that aspect. I don't have to tell you anything. I agree with you on that, but I do feel like that's just creating some. That's just creating some extra.
Man, what I think is he's trying to motivate Dak. That's what I think. He inadvertently trying to motivate Dak, and it's probably went about it the wrong way.
But that's where I think everybody's wrong at. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think everybody's wrong at. You want to motivate Dak. I'm not saying that Dak is the upper echelon quarterback, because we all know, if you listen to the Read Talk and Listen podcast, ever heard me speak, I think Dak is kind of, you know, whatever. He running the mill.
Yeah.
But Trey Lance is worse than that.
You think so?
Like, Dak Prescott's better than Trey Lance. We can all agree on that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we can agree on that.
I mean, and I think it's a big gap. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a small gap.
See, I think with Trey Lance, everybody's like the thing with the 49ers, even the Cowboys, they're looking at potential. They're looking at
what I think everybody's trying to act like we haven't seen him play.
Well, I mean, if you want to be honest, really, no one's actually seen him play that much. But he played one season at NDSU, and then he had the COVID year, and then he played in one game that year. No one's really seen him play.
We saw him play last year.
But well, not that much. He's only thrown 400 passes between college and now.
Yeah, and that we're gonna get to that later. Why I think that speaks to what I'm saying.
But I think the reason why he was such a high commodity coming out of NDSU is because that one season he played, he threw 25 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
This is he snuck the system.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what he did. He can't read the system, except he ain't got the shit to back it up.
Right.
We only saw Kyrie suit up for Duke 4 times. Played in 2 of those games. And he goes number 1 overall in the draft.
That's funny because I remember when, like, talking about Kyrie a while ago. I forgot who I was talking to. But I got to thinking, I don't ever don't ever remember seeing that Joker play any college basketball.
You didn't.
And then I went and looked up and like, he didn't play. He played like 4 games.
You did see him play, and then he gets drafted #1 overall, and obviously Kyrie ends up being who he is. Brandon Lord says,
Definitely.
honestly, I don't think at this point he's any better than Cooper Rush. I really didn't understand the trade, and that's what I'm saying. The trade wasn't about pressure.
No,
I think he gives you more of a. He's a more stands filler at this point, maybe than a Cooper Rush. But after the show that Cooper Rush put on last year in Dak's absence, the Dallas fans love Cooper Rush.
exactly.
So I don't know that Trey Lance in Dallas is going to be a stands filler. But I think Trey Lance slid under the radar. Things just fell in line for him to be where he needed to be at a certain time. He did his thing at North Dakota State. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to it. He did his thing there. But what have you done now? What have you done in the NFL? Have you shown us at all? Have he shown us any bright spots that you can be the next? They gave you away for a 4th-round pick when they got a quarterback situation going on themselves.
Exactly. And they gave up 4 first-round picks for you.
That's what I'm saying. So they willing to take an L on you. They willing to just take the L. All right, Trey. Damn. Here y'all go. You know, give us let us get something, man. You know, that's what I tell Jared. Hey, man, let me get something.
Well, I think more like, and it kind of speaks to the fact that, man, he got beat up by a Mr. Irrelevant. Like, I don't think in the history of NFL, no starting quarterback has ever gotten beaten out for a Mr. Irrelevant.
I mean,
It's never happened at any position.
but I can say that's not who they quarterback over there?
Purdy.
Purdy is last pick of the draft.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Purdy was last pick of the draft.
Yep.
But what I do know is when Brock Purdy played and got in for the 49ers, he won games. You know what I mean? They're willing to take fresh off surgery Brock Purdy over even keeping Trey Lance on the roster as a possible backup.
Exactly. And you got Sam Darnold as your backup. You know what you're getting with Sam Darnold.
Come on.
You know what you're
So
getting.
what does that tell you? So I don't think that's going to put any type of pressure on Dak. I think Dak's just like, well, he's as shocked as we are.
Yeah, I think Dak is more upset at the fact that he didn't get notified before the trade. You know what I'm saying? He thought he probably had a better relationship with Jerry Jones when it came to bringing in somebody with the same position.
That's what I think, man. I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly. If anything, it gives because we know Dak gonna miss some time at some point. He didn't show us. He didn't miss what?
That or
he didn't miss like 17 games over the past 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. So he didn't miss the whole season over the past 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Think about that. So we know ain't gonna be no Dak in there at some point.
And then you got to think about this also, like, damn, my brain just like pop. Oh, the minute he started throwing interceptions, the fans gonna start talking. Either they go on Cooper Rush or they go on Trey Lance. Pick one.
And that's we talk about that all the time. When you have high caliber quarterbacks all on your sideline, it makes it hard for the fans. He said maybe Jerry hoping for the same result when he traded for Charles Haley back in the day. Okay, I see you diving way back
in the time.
But I don't even know what I was about to go. I don't even know what I was about to say with that Charles Haley.
I don't even know who Charles Haley is.
Hey, boy, you see y'all bandwagon. I told
Charles Haley is way before my time.
that boy a bandwagon, man. I try to tell y'all. But I don't think this trade makes any noise, past next week or the week after that. If that goes down, obviously then there'll be something. But we talk about it all the time when you got all these high profile quarterbacks in your team. Not calling Cooper Rush or Trey Lance high profile football wise by any means. But as far as media goes, Trey Lance is high profile.
Yeah.
If that gets acting up, the stands gonna be calling for Trey. But like I said, with Cooper Rush's performance last year, they may be calling for Cooper Rush.
Oh, it'll be definitely be Cooper Rush before Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw what Cooper gave us last year, so there'd be no reason to call for Trey Lance now. Has stranger shit happen? Yeah, Cooper Rush should go down or get hurt a player two. Trey got to come in and maintain. But I think for the most part, the majority of Dallas fans, they'll be calling for Cooper Rush way before they be calling for Trey Lance. That's for damn sure.
What went wrong for Trey Lance, man? He said they're gonna be asking for Trey. I'm telling you, they're gonna be asking for Trey because he's that shiny new toy.
I mean, potentially, I just think how you gonna overlook Cooper Rush though?
Because because y'all done had him.
And he did damn good. I
mean, I agree. He did good for y'all. But what I'm saying is, you got Cooper Rush that hey, I done played with that toy. Every time I play with it, I don't play with it often. Every time I play with it, it comes through for me. You know what I'm saying? It's fun time. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But look at that mug over there in that box. I ain't opened yet. Look at that mug just sitting over there in the corner. I want to play with it. So they gonna want Trey to come in and try to do something. Plus, he missed the preseason with him.
Yeah.
So nobody's seen it. So we'll see, man. I think it's a dead trade. I think the 49ers won in that trade. I mean, hell, they might mess around and go get a quarterback in the 4th round, and that was better than Trey Lance.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But I think the thing that went wrong with Trey Lance is I think he got drafted based off Carson Wentz. So everybody saw what Carson was doing when he came out of North Dakota State. Then boom, Trey Lance comes. Trey Lance is there, and just has phenomenal full season. You know what I'm saying? Throws 25 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. They win a national championship, and it's like, well, shit, he that dude. You know what I'm saying? Then, COVID happens. They don't have a season. He plays one game, which is kind of like almost like a Senior Bowl game type. And in that game, he only threw like 2 touchdowns and 1 interception, which the game was like exhibition game. It really didn't count. And he rode in on his Carson Wentz wave, and it's rode him right into being a 1st round pick. But there's really nothing there to say that he deserved to be that 1st round pick because honestly, if I'm if I'm 49ers, you can wait on get Trey Lance. They traded up to get him. They traded 4 1st round picks to move up to get him. And truth be told, he would have been there at their pick. There's no doubt about
it. They did that because of the hype train. Everybody's like, "Oh, hype this, hype that." He had his chance to be a starter last year. Yeah, that's what I said.
He did. He had his chance. But he got hurt. He got hurt last year, though.
They jumped up to get him because everybody was saying, "Oh, this is the best player. This is the best player. This is the best, or the best quarterback in the draft. This is the best quarterback in the draft. This is the best quarterback in the draft." So that's why they did all that. But going back to the Carson Wentz hype train, I'm not no NFL scout or nothing like that by any means. Yeah. This is just a guy who loved the game. If I look at Carson Wentz, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what school he goes to, Carson Wentz is a prototypical NFL quarterback if you've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Tall, you know what I'm saying, big body, not really, he's not really mobile, but can move. You know what I'm saying? And he can throw the hell out the ball. Prototypical pro style quarterback. If I get him and put him in any pro style offense, something could happen.
Yep.
Now let's look at Trey Lance. A lot shorter, a lot less throwing ability, you know what I'm saying, but a lot more athletic. I can't just put him in every offense and he gonna work. So that was my takeoff of him from the jump. He's not like a Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson in turn could really sit in the pocket and just throw the ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's tall, lanky. He's a quarterback. He looks like a quarterback. Trey Lance and Dak and those type of guys don't really look like the prototypical QB.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's was my thing on Trey Lance from the jump. And then, not saying I don't respect the North Dakota State thing, but if you at North Dakota State, balling, I gotta see it for year 1, 2, 3. I gotta see it. That it ain't no fluke.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like back when we was talking about Jackson State and Shador and all that. Show me another quarterback that in that league that was doing anything near what he was doing for multiple seasons.
No, it was nobody, and that's the thing. And we talked about earlier. If you go into a school like North Dakota State or SDSU, South Dakota State, any one of these small mid level or not even mid level, they call them FCS,
Yeah,
FBS, no FCS.
yes.
If you go into these FCS schools, in order for you to even get, you know what I'm saying, to get that respect you need, you got to do some extraordinary shit. So you got to be being at a normal place doing some extraordinary shit and get seen. So you get Carson Wentz, the whole 4 years he was at North Dakota State, he won, 4 national titles. He led, the FCS in passing yards, led the FCS in touchdowns. He was number 1 across category in that league. So it only made sense that he get a shot at the NFL. But then whenever they saw his measurements, they saw his performance on the field, and then you take into account the quarterbacks are actually coming out that year. He just so happened to be the best quarterback coming out that year across all divisions.
That's what I'm saying. His numbers in that league though showed that he would at least been middle of the road, upper pack if he was, and you know what I'm saying.
But even when he got in the league though, when he was playing that first season with Philly, he was doing a damn good job until right about week 7, week 8, he got hurt, and then Nick Foles hopped in and then took him to the ship. But prior to the injury,
I think that's a whole nother podcast. But I think that went into Carson Wentz maybe not being the guy. Like, damn, Nick Foles hopped in there and we really looked damn near better. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. It was just he got put in a bad situation, man.
He got put in a great situation that turned bad.
No, yeah, he got put in a bad
because that team was gonna win it regardless. Is what it seemed like.
Yeah,
that team was gonna win it regardless.
And he did, so if he doesn't get hurt and say Philly wins Super Bowl, we're having a whole different discussion with Carson Wentz.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He won't be looking for a job right now. I can tell
you know me, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find you hiding. I'm gonna find you hiding if you really ain't. I have not been wrong yet. That's all I'm saying. I've not been wrong yet. Who I think is gonna be the guy or not the guy coming out.
Yeah.
Because you can't hide it, man. I don't care where you go. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm not saying if you go to one of these schools, you can't be the guy. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying I can look out there and see what you're doing, where you at, and tell if you the guy. That go for high school. That go for college, NFL. I can look out there and see what. It's really ain't too many guys who out there in the NFL just make it. And we see what happens to the ones who just make it. Right. I.e. Carson Wentz. I.e. Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get them on. They fakers. But I knew Trey Lance wasn't going to work out from the jump. I hate that I said it. I hate that it really came true. But now he's on your team. So I'm really kind of excited about it.
I mean, sometimes this is how the cookie crumble, man. It's how the cookie crumble. So.
Oh, we got on here. Is he a threat to Dak? We ain't even got to talk about that. No, I'll just answer that for that. No, he is no threat to Dak.
No,
Dak is a threat to Dak.
That's it.
Like that. Dak's a threat to Dak.
Agreed.
Hey, Undisputed. I'm glad you said something about this on the phone because I've been meaning to ask you. Change the subject. We're gonna be thinking about you when me, Cam, and Nick hog hunting one weekend before long. Oh yeah, for real. You're gonna be going out there and shoot some of the pigs now in the East Ogden.
Shit, let me slide down. Shit, what you talking about? Yeah. Cam and Nick, what? All right, Brett. I see how you is. I got you.
Hey, I've been waiting to talk to you about this right here. Undisputed, man. Obviously, I love Uncle Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay. I love it all. I loved him on Undisputed. I thought him and Skip was really the dynamic duo.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Definitely was a way better first take. Well, we all know what first take used to be.
Yeah.
Undisputed was a way better version of First Take. You know what I'm saying? Out freelancing, Shannon Sharp bringing his full personality to the table, and then Skip dry sandpaper. You know what I'm saying? It just worked together, but obviously ended up not working together. You know what I'm saying? When you lay your head on that pillow at night, just know I gave you all that. Yeah. Brian Bo said, "Yo, from the shop, what's good with it, man?
What's
Shout
good,
out to
Blair?
the Blind Podcast, man. Make sure I get over there at the Blind Waterfowl Podcast.
They say the Blind Waterfowl Podcast, but you got to say the whole name right.
Yeah, doing their thing over there, man. They on a little another little break. I need to talk to you about that too, man. Why them them breaks? He on another little break. They're on another little hiatus right now.
I mean, you got sick and you got to drive that shit to the house, man. You got to just be episode.
Hey,
Haven't taking no breaks.
Yeah, man. Get to work, bro. No, I'm just y'all make sure y'all go check them out over there on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, man, at the Blind Waterfowl Podcast doing their thing. I did see the drop that y'all, I did see the one y'all dropped though. He said next week till February. That's what I'm talking about. I did just see y'all's latest episode y'all dropped from the
Delta Waterfowl.
I can't never remember the name of that thing. The Delta Waterfowl. Yeah, that was lit. So yeah, keep doing your thing, my boy. You already know.
Yeah, no problem. We'll send you the invoice. Shit, no free plugs out here. They cost money.
But the new Undisputed is hilarious. First of all, let me put it out there. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I found myself feeling bad for Skip. Hey, what did he say? He goes, "Hold on, it's my turn."
Can't get a word in, man. He can't get a word in, dog.
Hey. But you know what it remind me of?
What?
It remind me when you get what you call, like, you got a new homeboy that comes, like, say you in school and a new cat move in, right?
Yeah.
And everybody get to talking that shit. Yeah. And he was trying to get a word in, but he just ain't learned how to, it's like trying to merge in the traffic. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to get in that joker.
He don't know how to get in that.
He gets like, hey, sometimes you got, hey man, you just gotta say what you gotta say.
I'm so glad you said that, bro.
Is it what it is? I know, because it was one point he was like sitting there and he like had his shoulders all high up and his head down. And I was like,
when they was talking about Dion.
Yeah, bro, say something. Then he hopped in. Hey, it's my turn. Let me speak.
He only gets to say the topic. You know what I'm saying? He only gets to say the topic. Once he passes, it's over with because they don't mind cutting each other off.
Yeah, Michael Irvin, Richard Sherman, they don't care. Keyshawn Johnson, they don't care.
They don't mind cutting each other off, but they, you know what I'm saying? If he would actually talk, they wouldn't cut him off. I know they wouldn't, but they don't mind cutting each other off. So they just going, he just pinballing. He just pinballing. He can't get in there, man. It's a lot different. A two-man show like what we're doing right here, adding on a third person and a guest makes it a lot different.
Yeah, a lot different.
Makes it a lot different. So when you used to going two-man, he's been two-man in pretty much his whole career. When you switch it up and now it's four of y'all, and you got three huge personalities on there too, not just three random bodies. You got three big personalities on there. Michael Irvin, old school black cat. Yep. You know he loud. He not, you know what I'm saying? He not waiting to talk. You know what I'm saying? You know, old black folks, hey, ain't no waiting to talk. They didn't live enough life to get in.
They didn't live enough life. And this how you know when it's an old cat, because they'll get to talk, they'll say like, but I said, and so you not like you can keep talking. You can keep talking, but they're gonna say what they gotta say 2 or 3 times, and every time it's gonna get louder until you shut up.
So you let them in.
And they're gonna keep talking. But most folks don't. That's not the normal structure of a conversation. It normally is you talk, then
No, that's shade tree talk.
I said that's shade tree talk.
Yeah.
But skip is probably used to normal conversation structure where one person talks, then the next person talks, and hey, you got a question? And so you gonna add it on this? No, when you down south shade tree talk, you get in where you fit in. And if you just happen to be if you just so be happen to be making a point and somebody cut you off, it's two things you can do. Either you can try to cut them back off and get your point out, or you better remember your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
If the conversation's still rocking that way.
Exactly. And
you might just get left with it.
You might get left with it.
Yeah, and that's what Skip was getting left with his statement. You know what I'm saying? So it never really got back to Skip until it was time to go to the next subject. And then that one time he had to say, "Hey, it's my turn."
Exactly.
Well, him and Shannon was on a timer, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got the floor for this long. Now it's my turn. So they was on a turn basis. So I think he either gonna have to do that with these cats, or learn how to get a bigger truck.
Yeah, get a bigger truck. Gotta learn to merge into traffic, man.
I mean, I'm glad you said that though, man. Y'all let me know in the chat, man, if y'all done seen the new Undisputed. And y'all feel the same way. My boy Skip can't get a word in. Man.
No, and I feel like you can tell that's a Southern thing, you know what I'm saying? Because like people that's not from the South, they act like they don't know how to jump into a conversation because they think when you cut them off, they think it's being rude. But down south, that's just how we talk. You know what I'm saying? Loud and just you cut people off. It ain't. We don't mean nothing. We don't mean nothing by it. Because in my mind, if I cut you off, I believe that you're gonna be able to hold your thought and let me get my thought out. Then, oh yeah, go ahead. Because I'm cutting you off because I feel like what I gotta say is either gonna back up what you're talking about, or it's gonna shut your shit down. And I want to shut your shit down before you get some dumb shit off.
But before you even get it all the way out, let me shut it down just in case you got a point.
Exactly. Shut the shit down.
It's so crazy, man. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you have seen that, man. They go. I like the show though. I think it's a really good show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just don't think it's gonna work out because
or they're gonna realize, hey Skip, we don't need you. We don't need you because it seemed like you can't get your words in and the ratings are going up and you ain't talking. So you know what? Give him a watch.
But they gonna need a Skip. After a while, they're gonna need a Skip.
They need a Skip type to keep the show going. They
don't not need a Skip type. They gonna need a Skip only from Skip rant. When you get on them crazy rants. But the thing about it is, if you couldn't do that show with just Shannon and not get into it with him, you're gonna get into it with these cats.
Yep.
Especially Richard Sherman, who done already publicly humiliated your ass. We ain't forgot.
Exactly.
We ain't forgot.
When you address me as Stanford graduate Richard Sherman, Pro Bowl Super Bowl champion Richard Sherman.
Exactly. We ain't forgot about that. And in my 23 years of life, I am better at life than you, Skip. Like we haven't forgot about that. Now he's sitting right next to you. You know what I'm saying on the show. That's to come full circle. But I'm just saying, at any given time, it's really like a kindling box.
Yeah.
At any given time, it could spark off. Michael Irvin ain't stable. Let's call it spade a spade. The most sane and professional one on that show, including Skip, is Keyshawn.
Yes.
And don't think Keyshawn won't get out there either. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say it could be, and I think Fox know that too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's rated. They ain't gonna let it get out of hand. But that's rated. You know what I'm saying? And the more they get into it, the more we gonna watch it.
Oh, I mean, just think how many people watched it today. I watched them post a video like it's probably like it had been posted for maybe 15-20 minutes. It already had like 6.7 million views already.
Oh yeah.
It was like a 5-minute clip.
They're gonna get it done, man. I like it. It's gonna be good for a while anyway, just like the last one.
Yeah.
But that's funny that you thought the same thing about Skip.
Or they boot Skip ass off and bring Shannon back. Then you got Keyshawn, Shannon, and Richard Sherman.
I wonder if Shannon would do it.
No, probably not.
I don't think he would either. But that'd be lit. Hey, if you tuned into the podcast right now, man, we appreciate you for being over here. Make sure you hit that like button, that share button. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Get over there to the Instagram. Follow us at the RTL Podcast over on Instagram. Make sure you get up my guy right here, DA_Dreaded Archer 17 on the Instagram, and then myself, Big Poppy _ONE9. Can't forget the super producer. He's not with us tonight, but get over there to the gram. Oh, I don't even. What's the new gram? I almost said the old gram. It ain't. I forgot he got the new gram.
Oh, I forgot too.
I think it's super producer Cam.
That's what it is.
Yeah, super producer Cam. Make sure I get over there to my guy. You know, he was the killer Cam, KIL. Okay, but now super producer Cam, man. Make sure y'all get over there. Follow my guy. He doing numbers. He up on that 7 bands on the gram right now. So y'all get over there. All the sneaker Air Max content, man. Coming at you live on the gram over there, man. If you're over on Spotify, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you can know every time we post a show, man, and keep it rocking on the Spotify. Y'all been getting a little lax over there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And hit that like, share button. Share it.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Make sure
treat
you
us
gotta
like,
share.
don't treat us like the side chick. Let people know what you're watching and listening to.
No allows.
You are now tuned in to the RTL podcast.
A little premature. But no allows. No allows. Great athlete. We talked about him last week. Winning the 100 meter. Now he's coming back out and I believe won the 200 meter, also the 4x1 for the USA men's over at the World Championship. So he takes the stand. I'm not even sure what the question was or whatever. I only saw the little clip, which I tried not to do, but I only saw the little clip. He basically saying, man, I have to look at TV and ESPN and see the NBA and them talking about, you know, these guys are world champions, world champion this, world champion that. When this is the real world. This is the only sport that, you know, we got all these countries out here actually playing or actually, you know, competing against each other, you know, for the world championship. And NBA players didn't like it.
Well, it's actually he full of shit because the World Cup is also where all the worlds play for a championship, and you are actually the world champion.
Yeah,
because there's some countries that aren't represented at track. Every country is represented in the Olympic. I mean, in the World Cup.
This is my thing too, though. Even though he said he got them special shoes, even though the NBA, you know, if we think of it as it's American, you know what I mean? We think of it as this American sport or whatever, but the NBA is from everywhere.
Yeah, all the players from all over the world.
All over the world. No, I can agree with you. I guess, you know, we don't have the Heat playing against the, you know,
Nigerian basketball team.
Yeah, we don't have that. But it's all the players in the world are playing, so they named them world champions. Same with NFL. You have every player in the world has a chance to play in it. You know what I mean? Everybody has a chance to, and so they call them world champions. We're the champions of the world. The best football team in the world. It's the best basketball team in the world. If those leagues are the best at what they are doing,
so,
and they're saying this is the best team in the world.
If you hit the pinnacle, you're the best in the world. Because I promise you, if you take whoever wins the NBA title, you put them in the Olympics, they'd run that joker. Straight up.
Exactly. So they're saying this is the best team in the world.
Yep.
When they say that. But then also at the same time, I feel what he's saying. At the same, I can feel it. If you're a track star, that's all you do is run track. You ain't thinking of it how I'm thinking like it.
Right.
I'm thinking like a football player right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they are actually going to a competition where you seeing the worldness of it, I guess.
Right.
You got USA across your chest. He got China on his. He got Brazil on his. He got, everybody got their shit on.
Right.
I see what you're saying. But I think you was just a little stretched. I think to do it on that stage, just like you bashing your folks.
You bashing the folks, and to me, like, no, let's be real. No one gives a shit about track. No one don't. Let's be real. No one gives a shit about track. The only reason anybody even cared about track is because Sha'Carri Richardson started winning again. Now everybody give a damn. But before, no one even knew the world was going on. So that was his chance to take a shot and get all these NBA guys to start talking shit on his Instagram and all that stuff, and to kind of boost it was because think about it. You see these posts like, oh, who is Noah Lyles? So then you go look him up. That's more clicks to his page, more clicks to his Instagram. It was just a publicity stunt. He don't really believe that shit. He know what they talking about.
I would say that, but then you got so many other track athletes coming out and backing them up.
Well, they gotta back him because that's their boy.
They can just not say nothing.
No, they couldn't.
They can just not say nothing.
No, but look who coming out behind him. That's it. Just look at the runners that are coming out behind him. It's all the younger track stars, the younger African American track stars. There's the only ones that's backing them up. Ain't nobody else on the shot putter ain't saying shit. The guy, the girl that runs the 8 miles, she ain't saying nothing. Cause it don't matter. It don't matter. She ain't trying to cause no shit.
Yeah.
But it's the shit starters that are coming out and starting shit.
Yeah. I don't think he got the response that he thought he was going to get. I don't know what's response. You think it was because publicity?
It was publicity. That was he got exactly what he wanted.
Yeah. Because I mean, you had KD, Easy Money Sniper. Anytime I see Easy Money Sniper, I know it ain't got real. Because KD don't be going. He don't be holding nothing back on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it.
But the thing is, he wouldn't say that shit to their face.
I mean, like if they was all in the room, then he just said
it. If all those guys were all in the room, he wouldn't have the same energy.
I don't know, man. I got a lot of Hooper friends, and I don't want to talk bad about him. I think he would.
I don't think he would, because although Hoopers are soft, track runners are extra soft. So you don't do shit for runs. You don't do shit for run. I said it. You run track, you soft. You soft.
Just fast.
What Ray say?
SOF capital T.
Soft. Shit. Because most cats run track. Why they run track? You couldn't cut it in football.
Yeah, I mean, but some people just got that track speed because we didn't see a lot of track runners come onto the football field and not.
Yeah, exactly. They couldn't cut it in football.
It just didn't correlate.
That's what I say. You run
track. I mean, that's because the speed didn't correlate. You ain't say we say they don't make it. They couldn't cut it in football.
They couldn't cut it soft. You sorry. You just fast. That's it. You God bless you with speed, but he didn't bless you with the hardness. He's soft.
So
you
allows
you up in corduroy.
No allows. He took the punishment on X, and you see, he had a couple teammates come to his or try to come to his rescue. But I just think it was a dumb statement. I think it was, if you get on that stage, you go up there and you talk about how American sports is on top of all this shit.
That's it.
And you leave it at that. And if, you know what I'm saying, anything other than that is just like once you get out there, once you get on that stage right there, like them other track runners out there ain't your friends.
No, you creating division when it don't need to be none.
Exactly. You need them cats. I know you need them, but you want them cats at the event. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know. I think something different. I think totally different when it gets to that stage for sure. Like it's just like when you're young. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can act how we want to. We acting this way at the house and around the family and all that shit. But when you get out there in front of the folks,
you representing.
You hear me?
What's the name when you're back in your jersey? That's what you representing, boy.
Come on, man. And that's what I'm saying. Now you done got out here in front of these folks and acted a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What happened when you get to the house?
Your ass toe up.
And that's all I can think about the whole time I was watching that video. That's crazy. Like, come on, fam. you need to ask when you get home.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can tell you what he done. He didn't just talk this stuff out of any party he was ever gonna get invited to when he got back here. You ain't invited no more. Kyrie have a party, your ass ain't invited. LeBron got a party, your ass ain't invited. So you better host your Kyrie Richardson and all y'all can throw y'all own parties and have a good time. Because guess what? Ain't no nightclub looking for no track runners coming in that joker. Y'all don't bring the party. Just saying. NBA, MLB, football.
I mean,
He goes to the YMCA.
Getting in that. But man, I think he stuck his foot in his mouth. I think it was a hype situation, maybe a conversation they had in the track locker room. They probably should have stayed in the track locker room, you know, and he brought it to the national stage. He got what he got, man.
For sure.
Oh, this is a good one right here. Actually, I'm gonna leave that one for a little bit. I gotta do this again. I think I'm gonna be doing this every week until February. JETS. Jets. Come on, man. The Jets, bro. It go green every time I say that.
I know, right?
It go green every time I say that. The Jets, bro, are showing me. Even they surprising me, and I've been saying this
for sure.
All right? Aaron Rodgers. And if any of y'all watching the Hard Knocks with the Jets, you need to watch it. If you ain't watching it, you need to watch it. In this last game, they got a little video out on YouTube about it right now. It's called One Drive. Because that's all it took to let everybody know. Or put everybody on notice. They come out there, I'm talking about it's dot. Touchdown. Get to the end zone. They in the red zone. Aaron Rodgers do a little dump off pass, but he pushes some young D lineman. Push Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers run up on him. You know, he don't take none of that shit out there. Aaron Rodgers run up on him. Jeezy, what's good with it? Aaron Rodgers run up on him. He talking about some
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, I don't know who you are. What he said. I don't even know who you are. Next play. And 6 of them. Come on, man. Just got a tough division, but they're probably going to the Super Bowl. I don't know about the Super Bowl. I hope so, because I called it if they do.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be in contention, man. They got the squad, they got the defense. What's my boy name on the D line?
I don't know nobody from that team. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't even think about it, but I seen a little thing on Instagram about him today. It said I knew he was gonna be a monster when he sneezed on his draft interview. It's like 2 years ago.
Jefferson, he said, bless you.
Yeah, he said he blessed himself and thanked himself.
Yeah.
On the interview, he said I knew he was gonna be a dog when he did this. When he sneezed, he said, bless you, thank you. But no, that dude right there, I mean, bro, he going stupid on the D-line right now. Obviously, Sauce, if they can keep Sauce from going into a sophomore slump and having a terrible year this year, just getting toasted all over the field, I mean, that's one side of the field. What you doing, my boy?
I'm trying to look at what his name is.
This boy creeping in that thing.
You sure he D-line? Is he not O-line?
No, it's D-line for sure. It's D-line for sure.
All right, keep on going.
Man, you had me tweaking with the little creep.
Quan Williams.
There you go, right there. That sound right. Anyway, going crazy in practice. You know, they got this young receiving core.
Quentin Williams, my bad. Quentin Williams.
Aaron Rodgers able to just literally throw the ball wherever he wants to. And these guys to go get it. I mean, it's going to be something beautiful to watch, man. Defenses, y'all better be ready. Aaron Rodgers could be MVP this year. I'm going to go ahead and say that too. So I can be the first one.
Oh, yeah. He definitely coming for his title back. He wants the Super Bowl. He wants the MVP again. He wants to be at the top of the league again. And
in my opinion,
he got the team. He got the team to do it.
He got the team to do it. In my opinion, he never left the top of the league.
No. I mean, he's never left the top. He's always been that upper echelon player. But he want to be number one. And the only person that really kept him from being number one all the time was Brady.
Yeah. I think there were even a few years though in there. There was even a few years during the Brady reign where Rodgers was number one.
Ah, yeah.
Well, no,
It's on like 1 or 2 years. I'm talking about when he was winning awards.
yeah, I'm saying number one. I'm saying I think there was probably 4 or 5 years during the Brady reign where Aaron Rodgers was the number one quarterback in the NFL. Tom Brady always had the GOAT title, but as far as who the best in the NFL right now, I think there was 4 or 5 years in that reign where everybody was like,
Well,
Aaron
I think in Aaron Rodgers, if he didn't win MVP, then he was number one in the league. I think anybody would.
but the MVP ain't always a quarterback, and it wasn't always Tom Brady.
No, I know that. But what I'm saying is, there would be times where he didn't win. He wouldn't win any awards. Not best quarterback, none of that stuff in the league.
I know, and everybody was still saying Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the league. When he wasn't winning no awards, when Green Bay wasn't really winning, people were still saying Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the league. He was MVP the last 2 years, right?
Hell no.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers? Has Aaron Rodgers been an MVP the last 2 years? Am I that trash on my
No,
NFL now?
Brandon just talking shit like always.
I don't know what he's talking about.
The last 2 years it's been. Oh no, actually Brandon's right. It was 2020. It was Aaron Rodgers, and 2021 Aaron Rodgers. Patrick Mahomes won it last year.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you at all.
I didn't know
I
that.
did not realize Aaron Rodgers won the MVP that recently. But I'm saying I don't think there's I can't really truly remember the last time somebody saying who was better than him outside of Pat Mahomes in the league. Is what I'm saying. That's why we was like he wasn't even the best quarterback in the league because of Tom Brady. I think there was a few years when everybody was saying he was the best outside of Tom Brady.
I think the last time Tom Brady won in 2017. That was it.
That's what I'm saying. Tom Brady always had the GOAT title, but it's been a bunch of people underneath his reign where somebody say, "Oh yeah, this cat better than him right now."
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers won in 2011, 2014, 20, 21.
The only thing that's stopping Aaron Rodgers from getting in the GOAT race is that he only got one dub.
Yep, that's it. One dub.
Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Yeah, I remember that.
My bad, Brandon, for talking shit.
Man, that's the first time, I ain't gonna lie, that's the first time I've ever seen Brandon get fact checked. And Brandon was right.
I know.
And I put that out there. I put that out.
Times is changing.
Hey man. I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Do we have their shot at the bowl? I think they got a shot at the bowl. Country boy Kev said, "What's good? What up? What up? What up?" I think they got a shot at the bowl. I don't know if they actually win it this year, but I think they got a shot at it.
I mean, right now everybody got a shot because it's the beginning of the
stop
season.
Saying that. Stop saying that.
That actually is true.
That actually isn't true.
It is. Everybody had the same record.
That actually isn't true.
Everybody 0-0.
It's true that everybody got the
everybody got the same record 0-0. So right now everybody got an opportunity to win it.
Everybody got an opportunity, but everybody ain't got a chance.
Yeah, it's a chance. Opportunity is a chance.
No.
Opportunity is a chance. It is.
No.
Your opportunity might be slim, but guess what? It's still a chance.
Hey, look, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody got an opportunity to exactly. See, Cowboys have no chance. They got an opportunity technically because they 0-0. Everybody got the same record. But do they actually have a chance?
Yeah, because the Cowboys are actually fifth. They're ranked 5th in the league right now.
Man, that's some. Hey, come on, man. They like Texas High. They still riding.
No, that's literally.
They ain't got no chance, man. Don't start this.
Did they go to the playoffs last year?
Who?
Cowboys.
Did they?
Yes, they went to the playoffs last year. I'm asking you. So guess what that meant? They had a damn chance.
Hey, no, they didn't. They had to. Hey, come on, man. NFC least. I still believe that. Even that with minus the Eagles. NFC least. Minus the Eagles. Eagles, Commanders, Giants and Cowboys, NFC least. Only about 4 teams have an actual chance. I'd be willing to say a little bit more than 4 this year. Maybe. Let's see.
It's 32.
Kansas City. Don't do that. You know that's not true. Kansas City. Jets. Bengals of Joey you can't not say the Bengals because they've been there the last 2 years.
He ain't coming back. He not coming back this season
at all.
Like
is that confirmed?
They keep saying that. Oh, he coming back. He not gonna come back this season. He not.
If he don't come back, they're done. But if Joey Burrow is back, they got a shot. Who else we gonna put in there? Who else we gonna put in there? Has got a shot.
We got to put anybody in the playoffs last year. First of all, you got to put anybody in the playoffs last year.
No, stop saying that.
Why not? That's dumb.
No, because the Cowboys don't have a chance to win it. That's the only reason you want to say everybody made the playoffs last year. Because you want y'all to be in it. Which y'all is not a chance, man.
All right.
So we saying realistic teams: Jets, Bengals, Chiefs, and Eagles. That's kind of like what I think. I think Miami got a shot too. Miami got a shot too.
Miami don't. They have at least a shot than the Cowboys.
That's crazy as hell.
It's not. Miami didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yes, they did with no Tua. Yes, they did.
They did not.
Yes. What you want to put on there right here on live? Right here on live. I promise you they made the playoffs. Who they play in the first round? The Bills? They play like the Bills or something like that in the first round. Come on, man. Go ahead and tell me I'm right. You need to get your screen set up, man.
Let's got my camera in the way. Oh, yeah, they lost in a wild card round.
To the who, Bills?
To the Bills.
I knew it. Hey, with no Tua.
But I don't think he not that big of a factor anyway there.
Who ain't?
He good, but he's
the whole reason that what
he not, bro.
Bro, what are you saying?
Tua is not that fucking good, bro. He really not that good.
Come on, fam. I'm not saying he's the best quarterback ever, but in that offense, what they doing down there, he was on asses until he got put on ice. Until they put my boy on ice. He was rolling. Until they put my boy on ice. Then they got all their receivers back. Two are gonna be top 5 MVP this year.
Hell no.
Bro, they got Waddle back. I'm telling you, what's my other boy? Tyreek Hill. Come on. They finna work out. I'm telling you, you can't sleep on the Dolphins, bro. You tripping on that. Shout out my boy Brian Flores. I'm gonna keep saying it. Come on, man. It's gonna be some trouble in the NFL this year, man. But I hope Aaron Rodgers never can do that thing. I might mess around and be a Jets fan. No.
I bet you will be.
No, because I ain't no bandwagon. You might be a Jets fan.
Walk around with the hard hat and everything.
Yeah.
Gonna be down in Texas with some Jets.
You might be a Jets fan. I think he got that green shirt on tonight. It's dark green too, just like the Jets.
Mountain Ops, boy. Mountain Ops.
But man, I think they're gonna be good. I'm gonna definitely be keeping a good eye on them. But it's a lot of teams already to see. I want to see the Chargers. I want to see LA this year. I mean, this is Justin Herbert. Are you gonna be Phillip Rivers? Or are you gonna be great?
No, he's gonna be Phillip Rivers.
You think so?
Yes, man. He don't got no help around him, man. His team, I mean, he just don't.
I mean, he got what's the receiver over there? They got a nice ass receiver over there.
The defense went. I don't know who on the defense. I mean, because he gonna score points, but when he scores,
Allen, that's his name.
When he scores 60, and the defense give up 65, he do shit.
No, what?
Boy,
Did they lose her? Oh, cool. Khalil Mack. Texans coming this year. Come on now. I know you a fan. And I know you a fan, my boy. Y'all about 8 years out.
They picked dead last in the NFL. It's a plus 8,000 that they plus 18,000 that they win Super Bowl. So that means if you bet $100, you gonna win $18,000.
Hey, That might be a bet. You might be willing to just put it in and go in the hunt. Hey, but
See
no,
what
they ain't got.
happens.
Unless CJ can just come out and be, I don't even know who he got to be like. He got to come out and be something we ain't never seen before. And then obviously all the other pieces got to fall into place as well. So I don't think they got it. Derek Carr gonna show out, and Jameis gonna have that job by week 5.
Week 3.
Come on, man. He 2 picks away from the crowd screaming Jameis, Jameis, Jameis down there. We know that. So I'm gonna be like that man that been on the Astros and H-Town get payout. Hey, he had a way better odds
He did.
though.
No, no. Like the Astros actually picked to win. They're picked to win, so he's betted a shit ton of money. The payout wasn't that much. He's betted a lot of money.
He betted a bunch of money on it. Mattress Mac.
Yeah, that's it.
I forgot about old Mattress Mac. But I want to see LA Chargers. I want to see who else I want to see this year. Obviously, Kansas City, Baltimore. We can't forget about Baltimore now.
No, can't forget
I don't know.
Baltimore.
I don't truly know what their defense. It's still rocking with. But we got Lamar Jackson fully back. We got. He said, "I get that producer to get a comment."
I'm popping them all up.
Hey, you know I don't see them comments. We got Lamar Jackson back fully, and we also got Odell Beckham over.
Yeah.
So we got to watch out for that tandem. Who else? Who else around the league? I'm forgetting a bunch. I feel like I said Burrow, but we don't know if he's coming back.
Oh, I would even throw, like, I would even say Minnesota.
No,
Bro, he's
Kirk
like,
Cousins ain't that guy.
no, but
Not
the
Super
thing is, Minnesota is always right there, man. They always right there.
Man, if that dude from the Saints hadn't did that stupid shit, they would have been out first round that year. I mean, it's always they. No, bro. I don't think they. And then they did Dalvin Cook how they did them, man. They ain't finna let them win. Nobody's finna let them win, man. He finna go win one with the Jets. That's gonna be the get back. That's the thing. Hey, we didn't even get to see him the other night.
So didn't.
It's gonna be it's gonna be dumb over there, boy. Who else am I forgetting about? Baker Mayfield's gonna take Tampa into the dirt. Who else?
Damn.
He's trash. I love Baker Mayfield as a competitor. If I could take Baker Mayfield's competitive nature and put it in some kids, it'd be a shit ton of better. It'd be way better football around the country.
It's really kind of just dry. Like they're really in a handful. Like you look at the 32 teams in the NFL, there's really not a whole bunch that actually going.
It's just a bunch of unknown. Like we got Bryce Young over there in North Carolina. I would say North Carolina. In Carolina, we don't know what that's going to be like.
That is North Carolina.
But you don't. They ain't called the North Carolina Panthers. It's just Carolina Panthers. But you got him over there. We don't know nothing about that. CJ Stroud in Houston. We don't know what that's going to be like. Trevor Lawrence. Hey, we can't forget about Jacksonville now.
True.
We're talking about playoff teams. You know, I don't say that. I ain't saying they. I don't know if they got a shot to win it. But
Richardson and Indianapolis ain't gonna do nothing.
I ain't worried about nothing. He gonna have to show me something with that. I think that's it on the contention. Kyler Murray, Garbo. That's it for me. At the Rams, stay middle of the road. Seattle, Geno Smith, and even though he did turn up last year.
Yeah.
But no. I'm trying to move my way throughout the country. Who I'm leaving out.
Green Bay don't got a shot.
Jordan Love. That's tough.
Nope. Arizona don't got a shot.
I said them.
Oakland?
Oakland. Who at the helm over there in Oakland? Golf? No, can't be.
Ooh.
Who is the quarterback for the Oakland Raiders right now? Or the Las Vegas Raiders?
I don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
like 18,000 comments behind. I'm telling you. Who that quarterback is over there?
Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Totally. Like they actually might be all right. Garoppolo's not a bad QB. I mean, think about where San Fran's been under his reign. Kyler Murray might not even play. Might not even play. That boy rather play the game. Yeah, because he can actually see the receivers and shit downfield on the game.
Yep.
That's different. Packers defense is real good, and Love is look good in the preseason. Yeah, I seen the article talking about how good Love looked during the preseason. I don't know, man. Aaron Rodgers hated Jordan Love for some
Yep.
reason, so he might be trash for
It's
real.
because I mean, think about it. Aaron Rodgers don't. I mean, he don't like his own brother. You think he gonna like somebody that's gonna take his job?
Yeah, I don't think he was ever like kind of like the Trey Lance Dak situation. Like, I don't think he ever really had a chance to
No.
take the job. You know what I'm saying? Like the job was never taken, not by you. But I'm off my Jets. I'm off my Jets, friend. I'm off my Jets. Colorado versus TCU. It's here, folks.
It's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be
It's
a
here.
big event.
All right. What are you expecting from this game? I know we talked about this last week, but what are you expecting from this game?
I expect the Colorado defense to be flying around. I expect the offense to put up a whole lot of points, a lot of showboating, a lot of Dion is like putting his stamp on like I'm here now. Like y'all didn't talk bad about me. This, that, and the third. And in the event that he win, he gonna put his stamp on and says, I am here. Like this is what I do.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've been going back and watching all they put pretty much everything on social media as far as practices, team meetings, everything, or whatever. And I'm just going back in through there and watching all of it, and just seeing how even like the difference from when they was in the spring, working out and everything versus which way, Jeezy? It's gonna be ugly. Which way? They were in the spring training and stuff like that, just to their summer workouts, to the fall camp, to getting ready for this game. Then get right. You talking about Colorado offensive line's tiny or TCU?
Ain't no way Colorado offensive line too tiny.
I seen some stuff where Dion was saying it's gonna take him a couple of years to get the old lineman he wants. Get the old lineman he wants and stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, if they could come out, let's just say the old line and the trench game is bad. Let's just say in the D line they got bad. Then I don't think they can beat TCU. Just so if Shador can't sit back there and throw the ball, because yes, he's athletic and a runner, but he's not really a runner. He's actually he just sit in the pocket and throw the ball QB. So if he can't sit back there and throw the ball, that could be a problem for him. And if TCU can just run it, and they ain't got to worry about Travis Hunter, and they ain't got to worry about the Amari kid or whatever his name is, or you know what I'm saying, they or worry about Silo out there, they can just run it. It could be a long night for Dion and the Bucks, but I just don't see that being a thing. I seen Warren Sapp up there coaching. He ain't a coach, he's not a coach there, but he was up there coaching. And he was giving a little speech and was like, yeah, just I saw some stuff that made me want to come up here, coach. I don't think he goes up there and puts his stamp on it if he don't believe, they have some type of, what I'm saying, they got something going.
Right.
I don't know, man. I think it's Colorado. I think if it's a blowout in any way, it's in the favor of Colorado. If it could be a close game, but I think if it's a blowout in either way, it's a blowout in Colorado's favor.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely gonna be a blowout in Colorado's favor.
I just don't see it.
But the thing is, I'm just like, this is like the first time in the history where I don't know what TCU got in the tank. I don't know. I don't know what they mess with. I don't know who their quarterback is. I don't know what their running game looking like. I don't know what the pass game looking like. Only thing I know is they got a 6'4", 450-pound O lineman.
Yeah. I don't even know if I don't know if that guy's a factor at the D1 level. I would love to see them stomp TCU in the ground, but I just don't see it. I want where'd you get your O line numbers from? Jesus, can we pull up O line from Colorado and see what they working with?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's see what they're working with. I ain't seen nothing about the O line being
and
tiny.
he don't know what he's talking about. He just talking.
I want to see the O line numbers and see if they got some size up there they can work out. But this TCU O lineman that's so big, I just don't know how effective that bigness is in the spread offense.
Uh,
That boy got a hamster on the wheel over there. What?
who?
You got a little freezage.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. It kind of froze 2 or 3 times while you was talking.
Who knows? But yeah, I don't know how effective that O lineman is or whatever from what's his name. What we got here? Ooh, offensive guard 280. That's kind of light there. Offensive guard right there. Stop. 320. 6'3", 220, 320. Offensive tackle. 6'1", 315. Offensive guard. 6'3", 290. That's the last offensive lineman on there. You gotta go to some big numbers, man. Or they in alphabetical order, maybe.
Hold on, I'm just gonna do.
Yeah, give me an O line depth chart, man. Got me going through receivers. You got me going through the receivers list.
The thing is, O line depth chart didn't have the weight on it.
I didn't have any weights on
Nope.
it. Well, hey, well, I seen a couple cats that I seen some 290s in there. That's kind of like with the 315s and the 320s. They gonna be all right.
Yeah, 6'1", 315. Gerard Christian. Eh, 6'3", 320. Offensive guard Tyler Brown. I don't know what Measy talking. I mean, not Measy, but I don't know what Jeezy talking about. They lighten the butt because they seem to have a bunch of 300+ O linemen.
300 plus. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, it's gonna be a sight to see, man. If they can pull it off and they can go in there and they can get this first dub. Because I think people looking for them to get 5 or 6 wins this year.
Right.
If they can go in there and get a win in week 1, you know what I'm saying, versus the previous year runner up, I mean that'll be huge. Brett said, "You fellas take care. Got to get back to work. Trey, we'll get it all figured out when you can come down and my ass off work so we can get some pigs on the ground." Hey, let's get
Already.
it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. What will a win do for the Colorado program?
Set it off. It'll automatically throw them in the top 15.
I think it'll set it off too, but I think it could also hurt.
Why? They schedule not that difficult.
I know what I'm saying. I think that's why I think it could also hurt. You go in there, and let's just say they walk the dog on TCU. Now, if they just that cold and it is what it is. But let's just say they go in there and they just punch TCU in the mouth, and they end up walking the dog on. It's already been talks of can all those egos come together in their locker room and everything like that. They walk the dog on TCU. I don't know what you can tell those guys. You see what I'm saying?
What you mean? What you can tell them?
I'm here. At that point right there, if he's Shedeur Sanders and you go out there and you turn up on TCU, I'm here now. But the next game is at who? Nebraska.
They'll walk Nebraska.
But not if you walk TCU and think you him.
Bro, no. Literally, Nebraska literally has nothing.
Bro, it's a Division I football program.
You would think so. They don't even have a quarterback.
How many wins did they have last year?
4.
How many wins did Colorado have last year? 1.
Bro, I'm telling you, that not Nebraska.
I'm just saying, bro. You know how it goes. If anybody, if we talking about O line, D line, if we thinking that's where they gonna be struggling at, if anybody got at least some bigness on the D line and O line, Nebraska does.
I say I'm just going because I'm just gonna keep it consistent. I'm gonna say it's gonna be it'll be a hard fought game against TCU, but they'll pull it out. They'll walk Nebraska. They'll walk Colorado State. Oregon is gonna be a tough one. USC gonna be a tough one. They'll walk Arizona State. They'll walk Stanford. I ain't gonna say walk. They'll beat them. They'll beat UCLA. They'll beat Oregon State. They'll beat Arizona. They'll beat Washington State. And they'll beat Utah. Only games I'm worried about them is going to be USC and Oregon. That's it.
I like to think that, man, but that ain't how that shit go. It just ain't. I would like to think that, but I know it ain't. You got too many guys on their roster who've never played in these type of games before, quarterback included. You got to take that into consideration. You remember? I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna be at this first week. I ain't seen the schedule, but
they're gonna probably be at game day. What's going ESPN game day? Where they gonna be at? The only thing they know where they're gonna be at. Oh, they're gonna be in Charlotte, North Carolina.
What? North Carolina versus who?
Duke versus South Carolina North Carolina versus South Carolina.
Oh, okay. But
just a heads up, did anybody see the world's largest volleyball game today?
The world's largest volleyball game. What is that?
Yeah. They put a volleyball court in the middle of the Nebraska Cornhuskers football stadium and sold that joker out. Was over 100,000 people there. Largest volleyball game in the world ever happened today.
That's lit.
Yep.
Shout out Nebraska. But I just think there's a lot of guys on that roster who've never played in this type of games before, and that can be trouble. Now, I think these cats, the cameras been in their face since day one. If you've been around Deion at all or Coach Prime at all at Jackson State or whatever, the cameras have been around you and all that from day one. So that ain't gonna be a problem. But it's just when they walk into TCU, which TCU ain't the rowdiest stadium ever, but it's gonna be packed. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be horn frogged out.
Oh, for sure.
And it's gonna be loud, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a legitimate coming out experience for a lot of these cats. So I think at that point you might run into some problems, but once they shake the bugs out and the jitters out, as long as it ain't too late, they're gonna have a chance. They'll have a chance to beat anybody.
Bro, I don't know. I'm like plugged in. I don't know why it's doing it's doing.
Yeah, you be getting froze, boy. You're gonna get screenshotted out here. Oh, hey, but going back to playing the world stuff, right?
Yeah.
Playing for the world, right? We see other sports like baseball when they go play worlds. If a guy who's an upper echelon player doesn't want to go play, it's a big deal. You know what I mean? But basketball guys, it's rarely ever do we get the best of the best Americans to go out and go play, and nobody ever really questions it or says anything about it to those guys.
I mean, I think people do. I think like some of the guys on ESPN will say something about it, but I don't think no one really cares. Like it's like it is what it is at this point. So I think the last time we actually had some like big name guys that go over and play in, I guess they say the Olympics, whatever was like the last time LeBron went. That was like the last time any big name guys went.
Yeah, the Redeem Team.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. But it had been that long. That's why it was called the Redeem Team. It had been that long since the Dream Team.
Yeah,
that the top guys actually went and played. That's why it's even a story about that team. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it just made me think about that whenever Noah Lyles came out and said what he said, and then all the NBA guys were so quick to be like, "Man, what are you talking about, man? He look dumb, man. He's stupid as hell." You know what I'm saying? But when it's actually time for y'all to go up,
Y'all don't do it.
it's Miles Bridges and them over there playing right now.
Yep.
Wow, you got KD, you got Steph, you got. I mean, you don't even have to go that high. You got the kid Gil. I don't even know how to say his last name. Shea Kid Gilchrist. Shea, you know what I'm talking about.
Your
Shea
Gilchrist.
Gilchrist Alexander, whatever his name is.
Yeah, your Gilchrist.
Yeah. He a rookie, hell. You got fresh legs. You know what I'm saying? Your teammate playing for his squad over there right now, the white cat.
Jokic.
Giddy.
Giddy.
He on OKC.
Okay.
Gilchrist Alexander or whatever on OKC. But your homeboy Giddy, your teammate, he playing for his team, balling. So what you know what I'm saying? Like, but we don't say nothing about that. But then they were so quick to hop on his head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying about what he was saying because he actually going out there and actually representing the country.
Which if you were a team that if you're a player that actually represents the country, you could easily say, "Hey, player, we won the Olympics too." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
we won it.
yeah. So a lot of them cats don't ever go.
Exactly, and that's why I'm just like,
which I don't even think he even realized that the U.S. Olympic team is world champs when they win a gold medal. You know what I'm saying? I think he was just speaking freely out his ass that he didn't even realize that he was just saying some shit, man. Because I didn't even think about shit.
But he was speaking on strictly the NBA finals. He was
exactly. That's because he thinks there's nothing beyond that.
Is Worlds every year?
Worlds every year?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if it was or not. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, Worlds every year.
So I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking, man. But I got thinking about that too. Like we never really say nothing. But if a baseball player doesn't want to play for Team USA when it comes to the World Championships, it's a big deal. It's a huge deal.
Well, yeah, because we're the world leader in baseball.
We are in basketball too. We're in outside of soccer. I don't know a sport that's better. Maybe rugby too. But I don't know a sport that's better than in the U.S.
I think, and I think maybe the baseball people actually they care more about it because like what do you? How can you? We invented baseball. So how can we allow any other country to come beat us in baseball?
I mean, they're gonna beat us regardless. It don't matter how many top flight security go play.
Who? Baseball?
Yeah. We ain't winning that. Turn on the MLB game and tell me we winning that.
No, Japan won last year.
Yeah, Japan won. I'm just saying, turn on the MLB game and tell me we gonna win. We gonna win something at World.
Oh no, because half them cats is from Cuba.
Read them jerseys on the back. What's the name on the back of them jerseys? It ain't Jones.
Rodriguez, Miguel Cabrera, Jose.
I mean, it's all from everywhere. What's my boy for the Reds? What's my boy? What's his name, bro? You know his name. I can't think of it right now. But you know who I'm talking about. You can't turn that on and say, "Oh, America gonna win Worlds." I mean, it's just not. We don't own that. If anything, we gonna win. If our top basketball players go play, bro, it's a dub every time.
We don't have it no more.
Yeah, baseball. That's what I'm saying. No, it probably ain't been like
that. Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, De La Cruz. My favorite player ever ain't even American. You know what I'm saying? My favorite player ever is Dominican.
Yep, he from Dominican Republic.
So, how many people's favorite player, unless it's Mike Trout? You know what I'm saying? Like most people like Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah,
this is the young generation now. My boy from San Diego. What's my boy from San Diego? Shortstop.
You asking the wrong cat, 'cause I don't be watching baseball like that.
Hey, somebody tell me his name right now. I just can't think of. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Felice. Hey, what's his name? Nah, what's his name? Man, killing me. Now I know David Ortiz now. I'm talking about the shortstop for the Padres right now. Got caught with the steroids last year. Went to the AAA and went stupid, dumb, crazy. Tatis, come on, man! It took y'all forever.
No, it's
Fernando Tatis.
Bargetts. That's just
Oh,
Alexander Bergerts.
Xander Bogart.
Bargarts, yeah.
I thought it was what was it? I thought he was a shortstop. What position my boy play? Tatis.
Uh, I don't know. You don't say.
No, he plays shortstop in right field, so he must be playing right field when Xander Bogart's playing shortstop. Hey, them cats winning world. Actually, China won world this year. He said Manny Machado. Manny Machado is somewhere out there. I think he third or something. Hey, but it's just you all these names we talk about. None of these names have been any
Yeah,
American.
none of these are American names. No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just you would expect in a sport like basketball, where America truly is king. Like if there was a football world, you think?
No other country you didn't stand close.
I'm just saying, who playing quarterback? Who you know what I'm saying? You think Aaron Rodgers and those guys are actually want to go play in that?
You sent. They probably send no one in the NFL. Send college kids or send XFL cats to go. Do not sit with NFL. Not sending any players at all.
Not sending their players at all. No NFL players going.
Nope. None.
Hell no.
Not one. Not one. Send some of them college cats. Send some XFL cats or some semi pro cats down in Texarkana. Somebody, but you ain't sending. We not sending none of the NFL guys.
Oh man, I think hey, it'd be a wash, but I think it'd be fun though. It'd be what's that say?
Send practice squad cats.
Send practice squad. He plays second base, I think. Oh, okay. I got you. Hey man, week 1 of the high school football in this area, or we're calling it week 0, week 1. What we calling it?
I call it week 1. That's what it is.
Week 1 in the high school football, man, it went down. Unbeknownst to me, I was right again. You know what I'm saying? I came out last week and said if any team in Texarkana has a chance to win it would be Arkansas High. Right? PG didn't look how I thought they would look against a Brock team.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy Luke said let him join in on this. I'm gonna hit that link one time for the one time. PG didn't look what I thought they would look like against the Brock team. Everybody's been talking about they're gonna run this new spread T style offense or whatever. It didn't look how I thought it would look. Let me just say that. Texas High had a big lead on Lone Star. Lone Star kind of ate up the lead. I think Texas High is going to be run of the mill Texas High that we normally see. Either win their district, be second in their district, early playoff exit, maybe have a run if they can click on some levels. You know what I'm saying, but not necessarily a contender. Liberty Islo loses first game to Henderson.
Bad calling.
I don't think that's a good sign at all. But I haven't seen much of that game, so I can't really speak on it. And then Arkansas High, 58-0, 53-0, whatever it was. I can't say a tragic squad. Sorry if your kid plays for that team they play. I don't even gonna say the name. I don't remember. But I seen some of that film, and but they did what they're supposed to do to a team like that.
Yep.
And that's what I can say about that game.
Man, Arkansas High looked world. I was there.
Oh.
Hold up. We didn't hear that right there.
Hold on. He froze up. Hey,
we got
hey,
some
Hoop.
troubles.
Hey, Hoop, hop back out and hop back in. Oh, there you go.
Arkansas High looked good Friday. I was very shocked.
Were you there?
No, I ended up going to the Thursday night Texas High game. Then I
Okay.
went down to Hooks and watched Hooks. So
Okay.
Hooks got hurt. Hooks got hurt. I don't know how they're gonna end up this year. But PG don't look high because they running a new offense.
Hold up. Hey, take him out, and take him out and put him back in again.
All right.
Hold up. We go to my regular internet.
Yeah, when we get that fixed, that we're gonna bring him in. But I think I heard what he said, even though it was sounding all crazy. I think I heard what he said. I think he said,
Are you good now? Yeah, you
Sound
good
good.
now.
Yeah, PG didn't look hot because they was in a new offense.
"Yeah." I said that.
They don't-
That's
they
what I
ain't co-
said.
They ain't comfortable in the spread. They don't know how to zone block.
Exactly. Hey, I didn't watch it all. I knew you would know. That's why I hit
I
you
watched
up.
I
know
watched
you would
the
know.
whole game. I watched the whole game at the Hook game. I said, this ain't gonna work.
Hey, if anybody go know what's going on in the area, it's gonna be who.
Exactly, man.
And I'm diehard PG. I love my school, but they got burned Friday, and if they don't correct it, they gonna get thrashed like they did last year. They gonna get. Mm-mm.
I'm telling you, look, I when I turned on the game because I wasn't gonna. Actually seen the post from my boy CJ saying, "Man, PG never win at Roy City."
Yep.
And I'm like, "There's no way."
And I thought they lost. They lost.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm like, "There's no way. There's no way they just lost the Brock." So I go to the page. I want to see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, and it's the end of the game. So I got to see the Akari touchdown pass or whatever, the little Gibby.
Yeah, the Jack
and everything like that. But to me, the fact that it was that close of a game with Brock is a bad sign.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just a bad sign.
But again, Carthage struggled against Kilgore Friday.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I'm taking Kilgore over Brock every day, all day.
Yeah.
Every day, all day. I'm taking.
Yeah, Kilgore beat Carthage 30. Carthage beat Kilgore 30-27. So Carthage had to win at the end. But there were two superior teams. They should have blew out Brock. Brock should have been on the same team. Should have been
and
on
they
the
still
same
put up 30.
Yeah.
They offense put up 30 points where PG put up what 10?
10.
10.
This is not gonna work. If we know Gibson, he gonna pull the plug on this spread if it don't work.
You got to. Yep. Hey, what they say, cut off your nose and save your face.
Yep.
Hey,
yeah.
I don't care about no new offense. I don't care about everybody saying y'all run the ball too much. I don't care about none of that. Man, go get them dubs.
That's it. Hey, how y'all feel about Gilmer losing to Chapel Hill?
That was good. That was unexpected, but
73-3. There was no defense. There was no defense in that game at all.
It wasn't no defense. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just a shootout.
That's what Gilmer went to last year anyway. Last year, Gilmer was shooting it out with everybody. You just didn't have enough shells in the tank.
Yeah.
You ain't having enough shells. But we kind of knew Gilmer was going to start to fall off. Not saying that the new Tennyson kid is not a great athlete, but he ain't the ones before
like his
him.
brother.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't the one before him. And then their receiving core took a big hit with the Llewellyn kid leaving, the last Llewellyn kid leaving.
Yeah,
that's the big hits to any receiving core. So I kind of knew Gilmer might struggle for sure this year. But that's
Texas High didn't have no defense at that game either. I watched that game and they luckily got that last touchdown because if they didn't, Frisco scored late and that game could have been different.
Oh yeah. And
So-
that's what I was saying. No team around here outside of Arkansas High really handle business in week 1 to me.
No, not at
No,
all. Not at all.
LE struggled, and I was like, okay, what LE gonna do? They gonna put Prevo out there and expect him to do everything. That 5-star recruit they had come in from Alabama or somewhere, he showed out, but you got 2 kids and they ain't gonna work. You gonna have to develop something.
This is my whole
The
thing with the
quarterback.
Prevo. With the Prevo kid, my whole thing is, which was the same thing from after last year, knowing they was gonna lose senior quarterback. How you gonna get on the ball?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to have a 5-star receiver, to have a 5-star and a 4-star receiver, but you gonna hand it to him?
It's like having a truck, having rims with no truck.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
How you gonna ride on them?
They expect, and then Prevo thrives off of other receivers. He had Caden Cooper and Telly Wells over at Arkansas now.
Mm-hmm.
Telly Wells jumped ship. he went to Arkansas.
Oh, shit. You might have seen the sinkers. You know,
Yeah,
he might have seen the holes in the bottom. You know, he had seen them holes in the bottom.
So how was he able to leave and not have to sit out? Oh, he went to Arkansas.
Dad work over there.
Hey, let's get to this Arkansas High game. Did you watch some of it?
Yeah.
All right. What did you see on wearing them yellow jerseys?
On the what?
I said, what did you see wearing them yellow jerseys? I'm not really talking about Arkansas High. What you see on the other side of the ball?
Nothing.
Nothing. That was my whole thing.
Arkansas put in their third string. They third string some running back. He only had 2 carries for 80-some yards and a touchdown. It's ridiculous. Nate Wall is the real deal. Like that kid, they were wondering him coming from Trinity, could he do what he did there? That kid is special. Like that is.
So is it too early to say Arkansas High is probably like back? Like, can we expect to see something from Arkansas High?
They go on to 6A next year.
So they're moving up. Their mind right. This is my thing.
They moving up.
This next week they got Arkadelphia. Now I don't know if Arkadelphia lost a lot or what they had from last year, but I know they've been playing for the big show for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
So
they got Hamburg. They filled the game in today. This team out of near the Mississippi border, Hamburg or Louisiana border.
Arkansas High did.
Yeah.
So they're not playing Arkadelphia.
I think this week they got Hamburg, and then next week is I don't know. Did they get it? Yeah.
So I think that'll be the test for me because that's the only team on that schedule that's the earliest team on that schedule I actually know about. So when I see them play Arkadelphia, if they go down there and whoop up on something, it's gonna be a little different.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little different for me then. But right now, I think it's just a whole bunch of Arkansas alumni. They happy to see Arkansas High back up on top. It's been a long time.
Too long for them.
Yeah.
Too long.
Exactly.
Too long.
Since the Arkansas High faithful was able to say, "Look what we did." You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we're seeing right now. I think a lot of people jumping the gun. They're gonna have to pipe down a little bit. Maybe. Hopefully not.
Because the next like 3-4 weeks is rough on them. They got
this Hamburg team that who's talking about. They got Arkadelphia. They got Lakeside coming up.
Lakeside.
Yeah.
And that's a conference game.
I feel like people want the Arkansas Texas game back, but Arkansas ain't ready for Texas. They don't want Texas. Texas still got too much.
Texas I beat any team in the city by 3 scores and
up.
Yeah.
Hey, Hoop.
I went in.
Hey, do you think there should be a Texas High Pleasant Grove game
for the city? It would be good for the city and revenue, but competition-wise, Pleasant Grove ain't ready for Texas High. I work for Texas High. I work for Texas High.
What that sound like? That sound like exactly what I was telling you last week.
Yep.
It's only good for the people outside the game. anybody actually in the game or coaching in it or anybody involved in the game, it's no good for either side.
Yeah, I think
Nah.
we missed
I
the
mean, it
window.
would be good. Probably when Pleasant Grove was on the cusp of winning their state titles in 17
That's what
through
yep.
19,
Yep,
that would have been the time they needed to play.
yep.
But they was the word around town they was supposed to play, and that kid from Pleasant Grove, Devontae Walker, transferred to Texas High, and Gibson wanted him to sit out that game because he played against New Boston for Pleasant Grove, and Norton didn't want him to sit out. So it was a big miss, and that's why they had to play that private school that following year. It was supposed to be Pleasant Grove. And Texas High folks still say they scared, but supposedly PG ninth grade supposed to play Texas High ninth grade this year.
See, I don't think they're scared because this is my thing right here. If I can say anything about Coach Gibson, right? If there was anything that I would say, he's gonna have them cats. I ain't gonna say he gonna have. He has those kids at PG believing that there ain't a team out there that they can't mess with. You see what I'm saying? And that's not a bad thing. But they done bought in full flip. So I don't think there's no scaredness into it. I don't think they're scared to play them. But it's just like somebody who ain't never seen a lion or a tiger before. You might think that's just a normal cat sitting out there. Until you get up on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they scared. You ain't gotta be scared. But when you get up on that,
it's just a different beast. And then, but you know, this is the Texas reschedules this year. This February is when the new scheduling come out because district get realigned. So if they want to schedule a game, this is the year to do it.
I don't think you at Pleasant Grove. This is not the time you want to do that.
No, I think they missed.
You do not want to play Texas High on a down year at Pleasant Grove because I can tell you, if I'm a Texas High coach and we playing y'all, we scoring 100 points.
Oh yeah,
we scoring 100 points straight up.
I see, I'm not talking about the kids, but I went to the scrimmage against Mount Pleasant. And if the scrimmage showing me what the ninth grade is and the JV, what's coming up? Because it seemed like he finna hit them down years. Yeah. All them athletes are graduating. They graduating this year. Yeah. So it's this year or bust. And he knows.
Oh yeah.
And then people I feel like he gonna get out of Pleasant Grove before it get bad. He gonna get out. He gonna leave it in good terms and leave it up. It's all about is Pleasant Grove really to spend that more money to hire a big name coach to come in there.
Yeah. And it's gonna be so. I think another thing too that nobody's really thinking about too is it's gonna be so hard on that program when he does leave.
Yep, it's gonna be.
Or if he does leave, if he leave, it's gonna be so hard on that program because everything is so that way. And unless you got another wing T type coach coming in there and everything like that, like everything is going to be completely different.
Well, I used to always tell my dad is one coach I would like to see come back to the Grove. He down there in Tatum right now.
Oh, that boy Keelan.
Coach Keelan.
Bring Coach Keelan back home.
Oh, Whitney. Shit, he got
bring Keelan because he can run that offense and he done prove himself by winning state title.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he got Tatum. They looking good.
I don't think you can pay him to come back.
It's one thing I would say about that. Everybody can talk about that offense. Troy, you played in a true wing T offense.
You can't beat it.
You can't get ready for it, right?
You hear the thing is you can't get ready for it. Now people talk shit about it at the college level, but even at the college level, you really can't get ready for it, and it's hard to beat. It's hard to defend.
Yeah. The one thing about it is,
but in high school, you don't got players that are disciplined enough to stay at home. So if you can honestly truly run a true wing T offense, you were unstoppable. As long as
that's what made the Ben Harmon years. That's what made the Ben Harmon years so elite.
Yep.
And they really wasn't beatable. You see, they went undefeated that one season because you got a team full of cats, especially your quarterback who know the ins and outs, and your O-lineman know the ins and outs of that offense. Anything the defense call up is wrong.
It's wrong, straight up.
It's wrong. So but they haven't had that since then.
that year they went undefeated. I went into the LE game giving LE a shot. I was like, it's gonna be a 28-30 some game. It's gonna be a dog fight. When they beat the brakes off of Athletic LE team, I said, shoot, this is our year.
Yep.
Then they went down to Gilmer and won. I said, well, nah, they ain't nobody gonna stop them. They going to state.
Yeah.
State
The
of
only time I
Buffalo,
thought
boy.
LE had a chance to win in this rivalry in the
Was
past
last
few
year.
years was last year. But I think LE always falls to their mantra whenever they play against this wing team, and it's undisciplined. You know what I'm saying? You'll see. I mean, if you take it this year and the previous year, getting close to halftime, that Joker was tight. It was a tight game, and then PG would run the same play that they've been running. You know what I'm saying? And it would finally pop.
And then the turnovers.
Yep.
Turnovers. I mean, yeah, I don't think. I mean, it didn't kind of kill the rivalry that it's so lopsided.
Yep.
But you know what? We was on the back end of this rivalry for so many years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we took our licks, and now we getting our licks back. And I know it's a lot of LE cats.
Oh no. See, the thing is, when we was taking our licks, we took them. We made no excuses. As soon as we started beating them, oh well, y'all had this cat move in. Y'all had this cat move in. That cat moved in the 8th grade. He didn't go to LE. I mean, he didn't go to Pleasant Grove in kindergarten, and they go with all that shit. Oh, his daddy.
We didn't say that when
Pleasant Grove, like shit like
we
that.
didn't say that when a lot of kids left Pleasant Grove to go too. We didn't have kids.
You know what? It is what it is.
To go to Liberty Island.
We took our licks. Now it's time for y'all to take.
We took our licks like men back then. Like
It took them licks, man. Hey, we done lost who, man? He done got too far from the most.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
But no,
we took our licks.
Go ahead.
We took our licks like men, but then, some cats, the rivalry, what make a rivalry good is when, you got a good, even rivalry, but it's going to get back right, hopefully, after this year. But they talking about LE could drop down to 3A.
I was talking about that last week, too. I think they have a better rivalry. At this point, they've got a better rivalry with Atlanta. It makes more sense. You got a good name for it, the Battle of 59. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a good rivalry, and the games are always 3 points, 6 points. Yeah, and so I think that makes for a better rivalry. I think it makes for a better story. I think it makes the stands, like the way that they came out for that Atlanta game last year with the sign and all that. You could mimic it for a second time when it was time for the PG game. You could, because you know what I'm saying. It didn't feel like that. But what that Atlanta game, I have never seen a Liberty Island crowd do what they did for that Atlanta game last year. I mean, the crowd was in the game talking about some 12th man stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think
wanted to go to that game, and I ended up going to the Texas High game that night, and I was mad because I had to work. I had to work the Texas High game. I wasn't mad. I made some money.
So what did they do that game that made it so special?
I mean, the student section was back to like what it was back when y'all was playing in it. You know what I'm saying? The signs was out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was dressed up, and you know what I'm saying? It was just, it felt like a rivalry atmosphere that night. It was a close game. Both sides was going back and forth from the stands. Like, it was legitimate rivalry game, and I think that's a better rivalry at this point than PG Liberty Island.
Yeah.
I mean, we get more of a kick out of it than the actual people in the game do now. You know what I'm saying? Like us talking to the old cats that used to play at LE. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth throughout the week before the game, whatever. That's more, I feel like, of the game now than actually the game. Because that night, walking into the stadium, everybody kind of walking in there now at this point thinking the same thing. Just like way back when. Everybody was really walking in there really thinking the same thing. It's never really just been, outside of a couple years, it's never really just been a back and forth tight game.
Yeah. It ain't like them old school Pleasant Grove Hooks games when it came down to the wire.
Exactly.
You know,
someone mentioned they should bring back Hooks and Pleasant Grove.
No.
I said no, because right now Hook
Blowout.
about to graduate a lot. They gonna graduate a lot this year.
Even with 8 at their best. Blowout.
They couldn't beat us. They'll
No.
be no.
At their best, it's a blowout. They've been saying that for like the past 3 years now. I'm just like, come on, man.
And and really, it's kind of sad because when you think about the history of East Texas football, all these rivalries used to be people look forward to.
Hey, we lost your mic. Nope. We're gone. But yeah, everybody used to look forward to the, all the way
Yeah, to the
down,
rock.
all the way down across the board. It almost like when I go back to like my younger days, like before I was actually playing in these games,
Yeah.
you didn't really know as a kid. You didn't know 5A, 4A, 3A because everybody was
Nah.
playing. Everybody was playing
Yeah.
each other, and everybody was pretty much having close games.
Yeah, it was better football back in the day.
Exactly.
I remember when I was coming up, it was better football. Watching your older family members playing them games and going to them and enjoying them. But
Exactly.
you see a lot of games you don't see teams play anymore.
Exactly. I think,
You don't.
especially being around here, we don't get the feeling at these games no more because we don't know the other side at all. Because they playing
Mm-mm.
somebody out from Midland or they playing somebody from Houston or we don't know these cats. It's not even.
No.
It's not even a. It's not even a question of who you going for. Whenever all the teams around each other are playing against each other, hey, am I going for PG tonight? Am I going for Hooks? Am I going for LE? Am I going for Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? Like who I
Yeah.
want around. It brings more to the table. And I wish
Yeah.
that the UIL and the coaching staffs around here and the school boards and everything would kind of get off their high horses a little bit and get
Yeah.
back to work. You know what I'm saying? Get back to this East Texas thing.
Yeah. Play teams in your area.
Yeah.
Because it makes it more better. I know they say it don't prepare you for district, don't prepare you for the playoff, but it'll make good for the fans.
I
When
think
I went to
go
the
ahead.
Hook game, it was standing room only, and that
Yeah.
was Harmony. We was on the fence line standing up. I said, man, it's crazy.
And I still think people can say it don't get you prepared for your district and all that stuff or whatever. I call BS on that every day because outside of these last 2 years when Alabama playing Texas in week 2, show
Yeah.
me Alabama's preseason schedule
Huh.
and tell me you got to
Nothing.
play top teams to be up to par.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't really buy that. It don't get you ready. I think if I put my kids through 3 rivalry type atmospheres in their first 3 games of the season, they're gonna be ready for whatever come their way for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I can't and if we gonna stand on this hill that East Texas is the best football in Texas, then why y'all going outside of East Texas for these warm-up games? Y'all can't
You
find
should
nobody in
have
East
to.
Texas that want to play y'all? I can't
I
go
think
for
you
that.
could. You
Exactly.
could. Cause
But
they
we
don't.
picked and choose.
I know. Right now, Gilmer and Carthage don't play in the preseason, or either Pleasant Grove or Carthage, because they know they're gonna see them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's understandable. I could see you don't want to give them nothing to look at early, but play them. Yeah, let's have a game like that game that Carthage and Pleasant Grove had that one year that we both went to state. Now that was an atmosphere. People on the burn, people around the state. Now that was football. That was a game. Like everybody came back from years past just for that game.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's
Just
too many people or too many coaches. They're scared to lose in the preseason,
yeah,
Exactly.
and that's what it boiled down to.
I think your preseason game, because you don't get to pick who you play in district.
Right.
That's already set up for you. And everybody ain't got the best stadium. Everybody ain't got good fans. Everybody ain't got good facilities. That's just it is what it is. So if I'm a high school coach, my preseason is get my guys to play at some of the best stadiums in you know what I'm saying around, and my guys to play against some exquisite talent with big fan bases.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah,
looking for in the preseason because I'm trying to put my cats through the ringers. And week 1, 2, 3, week 4, we polishing up on somebody trash. I hate it for you, whoever we play in week 4. We polishing up on
Yeah.
somebody's trash, and we rolling in the district smooth and clean.
Like
We
y'all
might
remember,
be 1-3 going in the district.
y'all remember that year that y'all remember that year Atlanta won state for the first time, like
Yeah.
back with 2002, 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
They were 0-5 going into, was it 0-5?
0-4 probably.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
like 99. Well, that's
Yeah.
99.
Yeah,
or
they were like
2000
0-4 going into district,
district. Yeah.
but they had played like Longview. They played Texas High. That was a big rivalry back in the day too. That's going now. But they played
Well, that
Texas
had to
High.
be gone. It just got too spread.
Yeah. I think they played Evangel. And then they walked through district on the state, never lost a game.
Exactly.
But they
I
was
mean,
ready. They had that running back, D.D. Holyfield. No, was it D.D. Holyfield?
D.D. Holyfield.
that
They
can go
went
either
to,
way. That can
He
go
went
one
to
or two ways. For you, though.
Arkansas.
No, you talking about
That's
he stayed
Birmingham.
no, DeCoy Birmingham.
Yeah, Decory Birmingham. D.D. Holyfield was in Princeton. Then they had Roosevelt Falls is one kid I never will forget.
No, he was in my class.
Roosevelt Falls was the biggest sucker I've ever seen run a ball.
Yep.
Size our
and
cousin.
hitting them sucked.
Hey. Them games, man, you can't get that. You can't
Nope.
get that type of.
No,
They're not looking for that.
They don't make kids like that no more either.
Yeah, but they're not looking for. What I'm saying is these programs aren't looking for that tough start.
Oh no,
No,
not at
just
all.
not.
No, they looking for like I look at Texas High, they finna go play Collegeville Heritage. They know they gonna win.
That was what that game. I'm trying to think what that game was like last year. It was at home.
It was at home. It was close early. And then Texas High pulled away.
Yeah.
The only game they lost in preseason was Frisco Lone Star.
Yep. The first game.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Texas
you,
High
man.
look like they're gonna go undefeated in the season, and then like everybody say, we're gonna wait to see what happened in that first round of the playoffs. What's gonna happen? Will they win or lose?
I'm telling you, man. It's tough.
That's bad. Like they already know what they're gonna expect to see happen. Like I talked to someone I know from Texas High, we work together. He said, "Well, they're gonna get to them Dallas teams and lose."
It's just I think at this point for Texas High though, it's almost like a curse.
Yep.
It's almost like a curse because if you go back and look at their last two playoff losses, if it could have went wrong for them, it did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stuff that all season long, stuff that they've been, they bread and butter shit was just going to the wayside, man. On defense, places where they never struggled all season long, they struggled.
Struggling.
And it was just like, dang, man, like it's almost like it's a curse now.
Yeah. And like Texas High should have won it that one year with Bryson McHenry, that second year.
Oh
First
yeah,
year when
with
they lost
McPherson and when they moved my boy to the receiver.
Yeah, Sellers. Yeah. They should have wanted them 2 years. They was loaded. I said, this Texas High. This Texas High year. Like I was like, yeah, I'm over there with them, hyping them up, going to work every day, hyping them up. Then
First
they
round.
lost. They come back through
That's
the
the year they
line.
lost. That's the year they lost to Lil Durk. That's what I call him. That quarterback with them blonde dreads.
Yeah, Crosby.
Yeah. Lil Durk was like, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Lil Durk was beating anybody. It didn't matter who they put out there. I don't care who they played.
They lost to Crosby 2 years in a row. How you gonna lose to the same team 2 years in a row?
Bro, that
year,
year,
that year, 2 years in a row.
That year with McPherson, number 2, the running back Stewart.
Braylon Stewart.
They had the Halter at linebacker that year, D Brown and Clayton Smith on defense. Sellers at receiver. Yeah, they should have won that thing that year.
Yeah, they should have. No doubt. They had the team in the city. It was all set for them.
Yeah, they should have won that. You muted over there, Offset.
No, I know. But can I hear the dog?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, never mind then.
Gotta call that boy Offset. No, mean,
Yeah,
I
I'm going
think
to the PG Bird Friday, so I'll be keeping y'all posted unless y'all watch it on game day.
Yeah, you gonna be our on the field reporter, man.
big fact, man. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep up. We're gonna try to keep up with. We're gonna try to keep up with it every week, man, and see what's going down. With the
Yeah.
football out of town. At this point right here. I got a hold on Arkansas High until Arkadelphia week. You know what I'm saying? They on the hold. I can't rank them right now. They on the hold. They on the probationary period from that shit they pulled last year. They on a probationary period with me, and then I got Texas High coming in at number 1 right now. PG under that, and then obviously LE under that. Then I bring in. I mean, y'all want to bring in the hooks and all that, whatever. Y'all can put them where they may. I don't think it's a competition level.
It's
Because I think if LE drop down to that district, everybody gonna be in trouble.
They're gonna run a table. They'll run a table every year.
Outside of Atlanta, but I think Hooks got on Atlanta top, didn't they? In the scrimmage, it was scrimmage.
Yeah.
So I think the LE Atlanta game is only close because of the rivalry.
That's it.
But I'm kind of interested in like who would they move up in Pleasant Grove district, because Pleasant Grove had to shut down that open district, so they kept on. They were gonna be 4A Division 1. They was like, we can't have too many of these move-ins coming in.
They should be open back up next
year. You watch it. They gonna open it up right at the end of school. Everybody gonna be trying to move over.
I don't know who would be a good move in, because they talking about Brock moving up. You think they move Brock into the district?
No. It's got to be somewhere that's close in proximity to town, right?
Yeah, it gotta be. They draw a map and they figure it out. But who would?
I mean, but if there ain't nobody to bring in, ain't nobody to bring in.
Shop, man.
Throw Carthage in there.
I was just gonna say throw Carthage in that Joker.
Hey, I can tell you one person.
Or bring Mount Vernon to that Joker.
No, hell no. Mount Vernon is 3A.
Oh, never mind.
But I can tell you one. I can tell you one thing right now. The whole PG school board will be in Austin if they try to move Carthage into that district. It'd be a better chance of Gilmer moving into that district than
Gilmer.
They're already in it. They already in it.
That's what I'm saying.
What about Gladewater? Drop Gladewater in that Joker.
PG ain't a Gladewater 3A, 2A.
No.
Yeah, they are. They're 3A now.
Damn, they dropped everybody down.
PG and LE really just moved up. Kind of low key. You know what I'm saying? They moved up to 4A. And
I bet you LE trying to make sure.
They
gonna make sure them numbers
another thing and moved everybody up.
What I'm saying is,
so 3A is technically 2A. All they did was just added 6A now. We never had a 6A.
Yeah, they added 6A, but that ain't got nothing to do with
it.
4A and 3A.
No, because they made a 6A. Everybody in 5A went to 6A. Everybody.
That's not what happened.
It is what happened.
No, it is not. 6A is the super conference. Everybody in 5A did not go up to 6A.
But what is Texas High right now?
5A,
D2. What were they when
it was D2?
Yes, but what were they before? They were 4A.
All the teams in 5A didn't move up.
No,
I'm not saying
I'm not saying they all moved up. What I'm saying is they made another conference. They put the super schools in it, and then that 5A. So they bumped everybody up one.
But not everybody. That's what I'm saying.
No. What I'm saying is
went up to 4A, but left down.
There is no. Basically, 4A it was 3A.
Bro,
and 4A.
Atlanta and PG was in the same district. Atlanta is now 3A. PG went to 4A.
No, listen to what
all move up. What I'm saying.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
No, you're saying
no. It's not a change. There was no change. All we did was All we did was change.
I didn't just do this for the last 4 years.
Listen, all we did was change the name of the conferences.
No, that's not true.
Okay, so how does
some teams moved up? Some stayed where they was at.
Some stayed. But Gladewater was in our district when we won state. But they moved down the year after.
So if Texas High was 4A back in the day,
they moved up to 5A.
They went to
They moved up to 5A because
okay.
the 6A bumped
So
up.
then why don't Texas High ever play South Lake Carroll? Because South
So
Lake
they
Carroll
ain't
South Lake Carroll was 5A. They were 5A back then.
But I'm saying everybody, they didn't just move everybody up. Only certain schools moved up.
Yeah, it was the enrollment numbers.
Only
Like,
certain schools
now-
moved up.
they
Everybody
talking
didn't
about
move
a
up.
7A. They talking about adding a 7A.
So then there had to be something added. I mean, something has to be added or taken away for everybody to bump up one. Because
They
you gotta
bumped
think about
everybody
it.
up.
Because Hooks was 2A.
Yeah, Hooks was one of the schools that moved up, but not everybody
but-
in Hooks is 2A moved up to 3A.
No.
Not everybody in PG's 3A moved up to 4A. See what I'm saying?
So are there schools that were 4A back in the day that are still 4A now? That's the
Yeah.
question. Who? Name it. Who?
I don't know.
So Longview
It's
is
just like Atlanta was
so
3A. They
Long-
didn't move up. Atlanta didn't move up to 4A. They stayed in 3A. You gone again. Your mic gone again.
Who, me?
To him. Everybody did not move up, is what I'm saying. Only only certain schools in each conference or each division moved up.
Yeah, they had to make it work the best way. They talking about moving that. When I want to see who's gonna be in the 7A conference if they ever get in.
I think it's gonna. I don't know who it's gonna be. It's gonna be like South Oak Cliff, Duncanville,
Yeah,
South Lake Carroll, probably. It's gonna be like this. It's just gonna be like a super conference that we got now. I feel like
and Duncanville beat South this weekend. They beat South Oak.
Mhm. I think they play their game at SMU, but I think it's them schools getting so big now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about how many kids actually go there. I don't know the exact enrollment number, but you know it's well over what it was when they made it to 6A number.
Yeah.
So ain't no telling, man. I mean, it's kids going to that school driving 2-3 hours a day to get there.
That's crazy.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with my shit tonight. No, because I'm gonna say how I understood it is they just bumped they bumped everybody up a conference. So 3A is still 3A, but we're just calling it 4A now.
No. That's not the case. You going again. You going again. I don't know what you got a cord. You got a cord or it's connection. Is it telling you hey, mine sometimes my computer disconnects from my mic. How I don't know, but it do sometimes. I had mic problems for 2 weeks in a row. Now you do. Hey, go into your mic settings and just switch to a different microphone and then come back to your mic. That's what I normally have to do. My mic start tripping. But man, who you got? I know it's only week 1. It's only been week 1, man. But who you got coming out of here? Who you got coming out of here? If anybody can win it all, who you got coming out of here?
I ain't gonna be a homer, so I already know what that fate gonna be. if they can get their app right, it could be Texas in Arkansas. But Pleasant Grove, if they can really get past Carter, that's the only problem they got. Can they get past Carter?
Yeah, they got the biggest road bump. They got the biggest speed bump in high school football, I think.
Yeah, if they can get past Carter, and then I agree, state championship gonna come out of Region 2. We know that.
Yeah.
So whoever gonna get past Carthage, they'll win state. But it's too early to tell. I almost want to know if Pleasant Grove gonna pull the plug on the spread. And I'm tempted I'm tempted to see it in person. Like, could he incorporate his wing tee with his spread?
You hear me?
Yeah.
No, I think they're too invested at this point. You can't install a new offense.
I mean, you have to install a new offense, though. I think they've been working on the wing tee. Hopefully they've been working on the wing tee too. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Cause
original OG wing tee.
yeah, cause see, right now they ain't comfortable. Them kids, you asking too much of a car. A car took some beats Friday night. Like they didn't want him to run as much as he did, but hey,
You can't
he the
afford to have
MVP.
him run. Yeah, that's the
He the
scary part.
MVP of the game. He got the fumble. He was smart enough to strip the quarterback
Yep.
because he was trying to fight for extra yards. And I was like, okay, that's heads up ball there. Then he threw the ball to K-Mac and he did what he did. Then the next play was a touchdown. A car is your X factor. So if he go down, what you gonna have?
That's the
You
thing.
If he go
You gotta
down, you
you gotta
depending
hold him
on
back. You almost gotta hold him back.
depending on what a sophomore quarterback who's never played before and Walker Wright.
no. And a lefty at
If the
that.
car goes down.
Car ain't gonna. They know where they see the line.
They know.
It ain't gonna
They
be no
know.
lightning in the bottle like they had with Jackson Houser that one year. And
Exactly.
then
And
they
it
was
showed.
ready to give it.
What do you say?
They was sure ready to give a car the ball back once he got healthy.
Oh yeah. Man,
So they knew they know what's up. You
then
know,
they need
hey,
to close. They need to go ahead and pull the plug, like you just said. Go ahead and slide right back down into that wing tee. It's not as exciting. You're not gonna feel the stands up like you're trying to do, but you're gonna win.
Yep.
And so,
I still think they could fill up the stands because even when they were running the wing team with Ben Harmon, the stands.
I
was
mean, yeah,
full.
when it was, yeah, I call that. I know that's not the beginning, but I call that the beginning of the wing tee. That's because whenever they started doing, when they started running it like that, everybody started running the wing tee. You remember that?
Yep. Everybody.
Yeah, Paris was running it. They didn't install
Everybody
it.
started running the wing tee, and
They
that's
seen a team. You know, I remember when I went to that semifinal game at the Star. It was a guy from Kennedale. He said I came from Kennedale just to see this team run the wing tee because we run the wing tee. I want to see what's so different with their wing tee than ours. And he said that's a monster. Y'all throw the ball better than us. But yeah, that's the X factor. We can still throw the ball.
and
That's all that people want. They want to see us throw, but you ain't got a true line. Like them zone blocking is different from height
Mhm.
hit, man on man. When I got a zone block, I gotta worry about the linebacker. This guy, this. They was so lost. I said, nah, don't get
I'm
them.
telling you, man,
Seen it.
it's a lot when you because in that original wing tee that they was running or flex tee. I ain't gonna even call it wing tee because it was different. It was like flex tee
Yeah,
or whatever. Them old linemen never had to block. They just had to get in the way for a couple seconds.
That's it. And then it opened up.
He gone. By the time you didn't figure out what happened, really by the time you didn't figure out where the ball was at, he gone. He hit the linebackers.
That's it.
yeah.
And now with this new spread tee, whatever you want to call it,
Forcing kids to block who never had to block before.
you gotta block, you gotta move up a level and all type of shit in the run game. Now you moving up levels. That's a little different.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? So I they got time. But I think at this, if I'm Gibson, I'm pulling the plug on it and I'm going back to what we know.
Yeah.
Yep, we got you
He
there.
still got a trusted playbook in his back pocket.
Yeah.
He gonna pull it out right when they be suspected. Everybody gonna be like, man, we back in this. Like
If-
y'all want to win, don't you?
Exactly. And if they can stay in this and this all they got on film, and then
Pull
they
it
pop
out.
out. Exactly. And then they pop out back
Pull
in
it
that
out
wing
when they
tee.
play Gilman.
Which
Pull
you
it out when they play
you know
Gilman.
what you know? Ooh, boy, if he watching the team, might get pissed off at us. That might be the plan. That might be the plan. Stay in this spreadsheet till district.
Yeah, but the only thing about that is you stay in this spread shit to district because you gotta practice. If you run the spread every game on Friday, that's what you gotta be doing at practice. So when you do decide to bust out that wing tee, how many false starts you gonna have? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of technical.
I don't know, man.
Technicals in that wing tee.
But I think he got them boys that discipline.
Man, I don't give a damn how disciplined they is. When you've been going on go all year, and now you stuck in that 3-point, and then and you pulling it out against a good team too. So they probably got somebody standing across from you ready. Hey, come on, man. Hey, it's variables out here. You know we got to go through them.
Yeah. Yeah, Bird gonna give them a run for their money. I didn't know what Bird did last week.
Was that the Louisiana team?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, they beat their socks off last year, didn't they?
yeah. And that's why I said, what did Bird do last week? And I don't know.
Last year when they went down there, I know they played them.
Nah, I know last year they got beat, but I mean, what did Bird do last week on
Oh
their
yeah, I
first
don't know.
game?
Oh, yeah.
And see, Texas High got to play big next week at home. So that two Louisiana schools coming to Texarkana in a week's time.
Hey, but have your mind right. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
All I got-
Louisiana ball kind of
Bird-
different than Texas.
Bird didn't play last week. This their first game.
Oh, see.
That's really good for PG. Or could be bad. Ain't hit nothing in a while.
Yep,
Jamboree.
first game.
But no, man, I think it's gonna be a good season down here, man.
Yeah, it is. It's good to have football back. Like this is the best time of the year for this city because we don't have a pro team or none of that.
Yeah,
We just have high school sports.
it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit all year long. Hey, every week, as long as my boy can hop on, y'all can get on here. Y'all gonna hear the Texarkana football news straight from the horse's mouth. If he wasn't at the game, I guarantee you he didn't watch the game or
Yeah.
is watching the game.
Hey, right?
I was at the game watching the game. I didn't care. I was between the LE, Arkansas, and the PG game. I was just back and forth. And
I
I don't
then
know
had
why.
my own
I just imagine Hoop got like all these screens. he got games from all over East Texas playing. He just right in the Mel Kiper, East Texas.
Yeah, I love, I follow football. If I don't follow nothing else.
Most definitely, man. Hey, we're gonna have you back on here next week, man. Give us the rundown. We appreciate you
right.
helping understand tonight too, my boy.
All right, y'all welcome, man.
All right, peace.
Already.
All right, see you later, family.
For sure.
Hey, there y'all have it, man. Mr. Armchair Quarterback himself, man. Y'all can get on here every week. If you care about sports around the Texarkana area, I know we got a lot of listeners not from the Texarkana area. If you care about sports, it really is some of the best football in the state of Texas. Right here in East Texas, man. Right here in our hometown, man, Texarkana. 4 major high schools, probably about 6 or 7, lower level high schools, I guess you could call 3A and under. We'll call it the lower level. And so we just got a lot of football around here, man. A lot of down home kids really trying to get it, you know what I'm saying, trying to get somewhere.
Exactly.
And they doing it by using this little round ball.
It's oval, but it's all right.
Whatever, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. They using that pigskin to try to get somewhere, man. But I'm glad Hoop came on here. I forgot that I messaged him. I was like, man, I gotta hear your take on it. I know you gonna watch
Oh, yeah,
this.
he hopped up in the comment section and said, "Let me in."
I know. I'm just saying. I'm glad I messaged him. I forgot I messaged him.
Oh yeah.
I'd already messaged him earlier on saying, "Hey, I need to talk to you about this shit online." So yeah, I know because I catch a game every now and then. Now that I'm not doing it, I'm just gonna catch a game every now and then. I'm already knowing I'm not gonna watch every game.
Yeah.
I just know I'm not. If I was gonna do that, I'd still be doing what I was doing. But I know I'm not gonna catch them all. So I know I gotta have my plug in there, man. That's my guy. I know he gonna catch them. I don't catch them. But I'm gonna do my best to keep up with it, even though I'm on the outside looking in now. But shoot, man. Next week, I might as well go ahead and throw that out here too. Is that next week? Yeah, I think next week. We're gonna get the guests rolling again. Video about to drop soon. TK Barbie. She promoting her song Texas right now, man. It's a legit song. It's a legit song. And we're gonna let her come on here. We're gonna talk about it a little bit, man. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna interview her. We're gonna still do our weekly talk, you know what I'm saying? What's going on in the world, sports world, all that stuff like that, man. It's gonna be legit. So make sure y'all tune in next week. Huge shout out to TK Barbie for wanting to come on the show. And we're gonna turn it over one time for her, man.
For sure.
Before we get out of here, I gotta have my mental health checks, man. 1 through 10. How you doing personally? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you physically? You taking care of yourself, and business wise, what you got coming up?
Well, first, I had some ice hit the porch this week.
I see you. Looks real familiar, don't it? I
Nah,
see you. Hey.
wow. Yeah, little ice hit the front porch. But
What my boy Jeremiah Phillips say?
what? Some the diamond hit the light because the light been twinkling.
I don't know what.
I don't know, but man, personally, man, life's good, man. Just chilling, getting ready for the hunting season. Working. Had a meeting out in up north, up in Aberdeen, South Dakota this week. Got to get with the team and everything and present a little bit. So it's been good. So I'll say I'm sitting about an 8. Physically, I've not been doing nothing, and I'm gonna feel it this hunting season because I kind of just slacked off this summer. So physically, right now, I'm probably sitting about a 6 or 7 right now. I'm just not in the best of shape. And then business wise, man, Dread Archer podcast still doing good. Got guests lined up. Working on a couple, big time guests. That will be going on. Those was going to be on site interviews. So actually packing up, hitting the road, going out and kicking it. Can't wait to do them and just get ready for the hunt season. So this here next week or this weekend opens up. So business wise, man, sitting about a 9.5 green arrows going up.
Most definitely, man. Myself, personally, man, just try not to get caught up in the day to day. That's my new strategy, my new life strategy, man. Don't get caught up in the day to day, man. And just uh, really see, you know what I'm saying? Really see what's in front of you. Really see what you got going on. Really map out and kind of move around in different ways that you need to, man. But not getting caught up in just the day to day, doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yep.
So right now, man, I think personally, I say about 8 green arrows going up. Physically, obviously, a couple weeks ago, you already know, boom, the heat, exhaustion, all that stuff, man. But I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm good. Really ready to get active again, man. So I say right now, probably about a 7 on the physical scale, man. Green arrows going up, ready to kind of move around. And then business wise, man, hey, season 5, episodes 28. We still rocking over here on the Retalk and Listen podcast, man. Been doing some personal video shooting, man. Y'all get over to Country Boy Kev on TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff, man. Got a couple visuals put out for his music over there, man. Just kind of been back in my bag on the video making. A little bit, I texted you the other day, like, man, I got all this stuff. I got all this new stuff. I'm trying to, I want to do. I need footage from you. I need
Yeah.
some Dreaded Archer footage, man. I got my juices just flowing right now. So hopefully we can link up and get all that done soon, man, and get that stuff put out. But right now I'm just focused on pushing content, man. Nicholas Reed Photography, getting booked over there. Gotta love that. If you haven't been to the Instagram page yet, get over there. At Nicholas Reed Photography over on Instagram, all one word. Go check that out. Posting content, some old shoots, some new shoots, some stuff I'm working on, man. Some graphics I'm making and stuff like that. All will be over there, man. So just get over there, check that out. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that follow button, whatever it is, man. So business wise, I gotta give myself 8 green arrows going up, man, and I can't complain.
I feel you.
With all that being said, you got any last words for the people?
Yeah, we getting into the fall. A lot of people want to wait until the new year to start making plans, but this is the time to do it. And so if you don't plan, you plan to fail. And that's all I gotta say.
Exactly, man.
I'm
Go ahead
sorry
and get
talking to folks about it.
you go ahead and get something started. Ain't no point in waiting on it, man. Get something started. Jump off the porch, as they say. And just dive in head first, man, and just figure out what you want to do and knock it out, man. We can't keep saying the same thing over and over again and not taking heed. So somebody, hey, grab onto it, listen to it. I got a lot of people hitting me up talking about, hey, I want to start a podcast. That seems to be the thing that everybody wants to do. And I'm not knocking it. Obviously, we get on here every Wednesday and do it. another show that's getting done all in the same week and stuff like that. I'm not telling y'all not to do a podcast, but the podcast game is not something to get into and just
In
get
half
your
effort.
toes wet. It's not. It's something. It's a weekly commitment or daily commitment. If you're gonna do it every morning or whatever you're gonna do every night, it's a weekly,
Inexpensive.
daily commitment. Equipment it costs. It's not. You know what I'm saying. So if you're gonna do it, there's definitely no point in buying all the equipment and not doing it. And there's definitely no point in doing it and not having the adequate equipment, and then you still doing it every other week or every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on here, man. You got to step up your grind, and you got to
Be
go for it.
consistent.
Exactly, man. Keep posting, keep posting, keep posting. It's gonna catch. Promise you, it's gonna catch, man. With all that being said, this is season 5, episode 28 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. We are out.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with the girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say what?